Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Sunday. So glad you're here. This is a great show. It's, of course, the finale of the week, and we've got a really incredible grand finale, if you will, and our sizzling summer sale. It is still ongoing. We've got an amazing lineup for you. Lots of brand new today, as well as designer pieces. There's even a stone that maybe you've never seen before. It is possible, and we're very excited about this lineup. There's a, yesterday we had a great special on some yellow diamond studs. They were hugely popular, as they should be when they're affordable, big yellow diamond studs, but we actually have a nice little companion piece to it, if you will. There is a specialty ring today. Yes, a ring in yellow diamonds, and it's a solitaire of sorts. We're going to do what looks like a solitaire. It's that new designer feel where there are diamonds actually wrapped around the profile of the basket. So it makes it really exciting. We've got a, it's a simple style. It's not something we see a lot of. You know, we like to do it up big with bridge mountings and double halos, but we're going to show you a really classic, beautiful solitaire. So that would be a nice match if you picked up the yellow diamonds. Even if you didn't, it's a great solitaire, may even be like engagement ring worthy, but it's really affordable. And it's going to be a nice big diamond solitaire. And of course, our natural yellow is a 60 pointer at least. Then we've got a Tanzanite. It's an Asher cut. That one I'm loving. It's over 4 carats, but it's also, again, in the simplicity. There's something very elegant about simple and really designer, and of course those are timeless classics. We got a 3-stone ring for you with the Asher cut, where the Asher cut is going to be flanked by pear-shaped diamonds, so we're going to see that as well. And they're big stones. They're about they're actually a little over a or close to a 1/4 carat, so that's really exciting as well. And there's a new diaspora. It's a museum alert. We've got the museum open on a Sunday morning. It is a fantastic 10 carat exactly in this emerald cut. Oh my goodness, look at that. I mean, you can see it from all the way across the room. I mean, that's a really impressive piece. So we've got 10 carat emerald cut diaspora. We're going to see the, and it's stacked with diamonds as well. And then we've got a yellow diamond pendant. That's also exciting because obviously the earrings, the ring, well, we need to really complete the 3-piece set. That's usually how it goes, right? Earrings, pendant, rings. So we've got a gorgeous 1 carat yellow diamond in a classic setting for you in a pendant. So that's just a little bit of what we're going to see. There's a lot of brand new on the way. We've got, oh, Beverly, I've got your request. Beverly, if you happen to be out there, we've got your request here. Gorgeous blue sapphire bracelet is with a lot of diamonds. Also, we're going to see a one of my best values on a Tanzanite. There's a Tanzanite heart-shaped pendant. Looks very heart of the ocean, but we also have a 14 carat that is our best in per carat price that we've had in the museum reserve. So that's going to be here as well. So also it's this is winding down, this whole sale. So if you have any requests whatsoever, maybe something you saw, could be yesterday, could be a week ago, a month ago, or a year ago, you might as well double check and ask. That is the best number. It's the only number to reach us. So that's the way to call in and let us know what you'd like to see. Do not be shy on this Sunday. We are wrapping this whole event up shortly. So want to make sure you get in on what you love and of course save all that extra money we also love you to save. All right, you ready to start? I'm so excited about this Paraiba. This is Paraiba but affordable. So that's not something we get to see very often at all, right? Look at that. It is, let's see here. I've got item number 1122496 and welcome in. And also, gosh, can you believe it already? August 3rd. So here we are. 10:03 on 8/3, and we are ready to bring you a gorgeous, affordable. There's a reason it's starting off the show. It's simple as this. This is going to be it's an incredible collector's piece, but it's the price tag that is so ridiculously good. Now it's yellow gold, diamonds, and Paraiba. May not be the largest Paraiba in the world. I don't think that's what this is about. This is about getting you Paraiba right here, right now, to have something specialty for you. Also, oh yeah, yellow diamond studs. We got some big ones for you. Somebody asked me yesterday, do you have anything with diamonds? I do. So we're going to bring those out today as well. The bigger diamonds with the white diamond halo around it. Also, Kunzite is here. And there's a little surprise stone, a stone that I've not seen before. So I'm going to get to all of that. But this Paraiba, starting us off right here with the yellow gold setting. That's how it's going to stay. And then you've got the 12 pointer, but again, beautiful blue greens, 50-50 split. Exactly what you want to see in the world's, well, one of the most desired and in demand stones out there. And then cut out detail, mill grain work, diamonds top and bottom. Let me show it to you on the hand as well so you can see how this is going to look. It is so stunning to see. Look at that. That's a really good one there. So you can see how really just got that color that, you know, when you get those neon stones, they don't need to be huge in size to really have some presence and show off. And that's exactly what that does. So nice style there. We're going to bring it down. And that used to be $39.99. Well, It's Paraiba. They're expensive no matter what. We're going to watch this one fly in a hurry. And all I can say is, if you see anything you like today, we don't have really much in multiples. I mean, there's really just maybe some. I know I've got some blue zircon earrings. I got a couple of. That's about it. So it's a really limited show. So please, reminder, I got to tell you, I was feeling just heartbroken yesterday because I had so many requests and emails for things that already have sold. And that was just yesterday. So, you know, get on the phone lines early because we can help you get the pieces you love. You know it when you see it. Yeah, it's kind of that jewelry reaction we like to see when you know right away I got to have it. But we're going to take this down to $999. So that should make that one fairly easy. And Paraiba, one of the most affordable ways to ever get it that I can ever bring to you is under $1,000. But wait, there's 10% off. We're getting really excited about the final call here. That's going to be, yeah, you get 10% off. It's about $100 of savings here. And so love that. And yep, it's going to be only $8.99. So that'll be one caller. Stays in the yellow. We'll size it for you still. Love that we're still sizing everything for you that we can. That really is exciting. Is that right? Tracy, they do that on YouTube? Is that what they do? I didn't know they could do that. They can break into online feeds on you know, breaking news. All right, well, okay. So anyway, that's funny. That's interesting. Well, you know, we are the capital of car chases. So, yeah, that's something we're all used to. All right, here we go. Just as long as you're not in one, right? That's the scary part. I've been involved in those where it's not like where I was being chased, but like where you're there as a bystander just trying to go about your day. Yeah. So anyway, that's going to be nothing like a quiet Sunday morning here in Southern California. Well, here we go. This is going to be our $8.99 special. So, welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. So, Beverly, we've got your request. It's an opal. I do have a heart-shaped yellow, so I know a lot of you now. For those of you that missed out on the 224, I got to tell you, the most important ring of the day yesterday was the 224, and it was just for an example. Yesterday, we saw a 224, and I showed it all day long. And then at the end of the show, not only did it sell, but I counted. There were, and keep in mind, this was a really important ring. There were 11 people in the phone bank, not counting all my emails in my inbox, who wanted that ring, who did not get it. So again, this is that lesson learned about, I know it's, sometimes we learn the hard way, but it's really important to dial in on pieces and not wait. I know sometimes we get a little comfortable with, I can wait, it's a 3-hour show, I'll just call in at the 2:59 mark. It's really important to get in on these values while they're here because they're not going to last, and we saw that yesterday big time. So just a little friendly shopping reminder. All right, back to the wheel we will go here. Take a look at it. It's our Paraiba that's affordable. And then here we are with a fire opal. I'm loving this one. This is fire opal in platinum. And oh, I want to preview this. This is my ring that I am thinking if I was absconding with a ring today, it would be this one. I'm going to show you on the hand because it's a little bit large. And look at that. I mean, why not with the outfit? Look at that. The truth is it's like a neutral. It goes with everything. And what's funny is they labeled it as one stone without any phenomenal effect. I'm going, I'm seeing something going on here. That's a definite cat's eye. How beautiful. It's like, it's hard to describe the color because in certain lights, it's got a little bit of like a soft sherbet orange. And then in other lights, it's a little bit more like a little like a mocha. And then it's got this gorgeous undertone of pink. I'm telling you, that is the mystery stone today. If you wanted to venture a guess, play along with us. I mean, I already know, but it's really special. I've never seen anyone like it. And it's a $957. And then we loaded it up with all these gorgeous baguettes. I am so into this stone. And usually when you talk about phenomenal stones, we talk about, there are several. There's the play of color and opals. Oh, you, Tony. We were gonna play Guess That Stone, but it is moonstone. Yes, you guessed it right, Tony, but it's cat's eye moonstone. So that's here, and that is going to be our beautiful, it's surprising how affordable this is, so let's just get to it. Item number on this one is going to be 1128716, and the diamond weight is so impressive. It's a 957. It's cat's eye moonstone because you see that chatoyan effect, and then it's got the most soft, beautiful, and really unusual color because not a lot of gemstones give us this color. And the diamond weight, well, you can see it's going along a really big perimeter of that oval, and they're all tapered baguettes. That's going to be a carat 85 There's a reason 9 minutes into the show it's here, and I wasn't necessarily planning on giving you a price, but I'm going to do it because it's so beautiful, and it really is special with platinum setting. By the way, it's a platinum setting, so you got that white metal. It's going to stay. It's very heavy, so it's a larger ring. It's pretty much going knuckle to knuckle on me, so it's for our big ring girls, and this one will be, oh yeah, get ready for this, and look at the size of this thing. I mean, that is just, oh, the way it glides. I just, you know, again, until we can get you to feel the pieces through the TV, you're going to have to take my word for it. The way that this feels and sits on the hand and the way it just glides, oh, look at this up close. It is so heavy and so well made, and just look at all this detail even through the side basket there. So that's the close-up I wanted you to see here. See how it's actually got a translucency to it? Not like you can, you know, see right through it. That's not the intention with moonstone. That's not usually what it does, but seriously, what a pretty color. And that's not really like anything else. It doesn't really look like orange diamonds or mandarin garnets. It's not that bright. It's a little bit more pastel and soft and muted. But then you have that really pretty, it's again, pinky, orangey, a little bit of neutral brown. I mean, it's so gorgeous. And you know, we can make it really affordable to our collectors out there. It is a collector's stone. And I bet you, even the biggest collectors out there, and I got some every day, that are really serious collectors, they know their jewelry inside out. They understand collectible pieces. Honestly, you can almost put the collectability of the stone on the shelf here and just talk about it from a value standpoint on the diamonds. Because to get that solid, beautiful halo of all those custom cut tapered baguettes, this is affordable. I want you to get on the phone lines if you're even considering it. You are going to be so glad you did. So glad you got on the phone lines, because it's going to absolutely, I know we're just a few minutes in and this is when everybody's starting to just kind of arrive to our Sunday, but this is one of those that's the ultimate. And if you were to just take that mounting, I can guarantee you we've got a better price right now on the whole ring than the mounting would ever be by itself. Call me quickly, not going to last. I can tell you that. It's just, I was astounded. I was expecting $79.99 all day. I think that'd be a very fair value for almost 2 carats in tapered baguettes and this really large moonstone. Moonstones usually have that, sometimes they're like a lighter blue purple periwinkle, and then they have kind of no real color to it. They look a little colorless, and then you just have to move it to see a little bit of the glow. This is just such a unique color. I mean, how would you describe? I really want to describe it as like creamsicle. It's like a creamsicle soft color. It's beautiful. It's rare. It's got the phenomenal effect. It's not $79.99. And we're going to blow it out. Do we have someone who's thinking about it? It's so stunning. It really is. And you're going to wear it a lot because it's that neutral that I think is just going to go with everything. And we're going to make it better than 7,000, 6,000, 5,000, 4,000. When you see this stone in person, you will be even more in awe of this gem. I promise you that. It is really something special, and we're going to bring it down below even, not $39.99. It's going lower than that. Oh, nobody is thinking about it? Victor, you had somebody checking in. I thought maybe they were thinking about this one. Oh, really? Requester for? Oh, okay. No, I don't have any. I'm sorry. Is that weird? I can just tell you right now. Don't have any. Nope, no aqua bracelets. Nope, we had one bangle once upon a time that was that big stone. That one sold. So yeah, no aqua bracelets. I have a blue sapphire bracelet. It's close, blues. But here we go. Not $39.99. We're going to take it even lower. This is platinum and one beautiful ring. We'll size it for you. It is going to be, you know what, skip it. We'll go $2,999, and then you get $300 off, and then we'll show you the fire opal. But that is just really one of our truly more unique pieces. And by the way, I think it's like time to send out the alarm bells here. We have a Paraiba that's still here for $8.99. So and look at that. That was a wide band there, but look at how that ring just towers. It's just, again, testament to what we do in large jewelry here. Cocktail style ring, no doubt about it. And one caller gets it for a $300 discount from what you were seeing. I can't help myself. This is what a lot of us wait for. You know, if you're like me and you're here with us every day and you're going, yeah, I've seen a lot of the pieces. I've seen a lot of new. This is where we put the new on display right up front. So I always say be here early so you can be those early birds who are taking advantage of all these special opportunities on what's new and what is true luxury in jewelry. But look at that tiny price. That is and when you feel it, I mean, if I had to estimate it right now, it's probably got to be an ounce of platinum, at least. I mean, and I know it's got the stone in it too, so the stone weighs something as well, but there is a really impressive size. And you know what? That is just gonna go. We'll find out who's got it. We're gonna keep moving because we got a lot to show you, of course, but look at that. That's my fire opal that's new. So again, cherry red, another platinum design. This will be 8868. We're gonna come in a little closer. Everything I have today will be smaller than that cat's eye moonstone for sure, but this is going to be our really juicy, it's like a cherry red. Think like that really beautiful bright. I mean, look at how it's glowing even on the wheel. Very rare for a stone. We have a lot of stones up there, and they don't usually cast their own color glow on the wheel below, but here it is. Platinum 82 point fire opal. Don't worry about that carat weight too much because it's going to look and present a lot larger than that. It's 27 points in diamonds. They are really unique too because it's like a ribbon style of this platinum that's triple carved and then comes up, meets with that tip of the stone that you have, and then it's got that really pretty flow around it. And then what we're going to do here is you've got, of course, the 2 rows in diamonds that flank it on either side. Happy Sunday, everybody. Let's get this also semi-bezel and prong. So prong at the tip, semi-bezel the rest of the way. Let's take it even lower. I'm ready to sell. Let's get you some great values because if I sell stuff cheap, we're going to, well, people always say sell it cheap and sell it deep. We don't have that luxury to sell deep because we've got one of a kinds, but I will tell you, we definitely go low on these price tags so you can enjoy the best in quality and not have to break the bank to do it. And we're going to take this even lower than $1,000. Let's see who's out there. $9.99 is too much. We're going to make it even better. There's a little bit of that pointed nature. You see how the band kind of comes up and really kind of captures the pear shape. So it's really mimicking the style of the stone, which then works really well. I just like to point out when it's Wonder Ring worthy, and that is because you could actually add your Wonder Ring to it and have a little extra panache there. So let's try it on for you. It's not going to be even $9.99. I know you got a discount coming your way. Well aware of that. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try it on. It's a teeny size right now, but most of our platinum pieces are. And that one's going to be actually $888, but that's why we size for you. So you don't need to worry a thing about that. But I want you to see that size perspective on that stone. And more importantly, that glow that comes through, that orangey red, golden glow that is just the best of the best. And it'll be $7.99 at checkout instead. So you get a big old value on that fire opal right there. And we'll see who's got it. So that's going to be it on the fire opal. I'll point it the other direction because I think it's going to give us a nice perspective. Yes, really direct look into that stone as well. So you can start to appreciate. And then we've got our last of the, you know those burnished pieces we've been doing with the brushed gold, brushed and burnished I call it. Well, I've never really called it that before, but I just like it. It's brushed and burnished. It's the burnished diamonds and the brushed gold. We're going to do that. We've got our last necklace here. Who's checking in with us? Hey there, Kirsten. Thank you so much. And good morning, Carrie. Carrie D's with us as well. Reese is here too. So nice to have you guys. Thank you so much for checking in with us here online. And a couple people hanging out here on the U to the Tube. I like it. So we've got a couple of you here. That's good. So that's really exciting. And then, of course, let us know if you have any requests. We're able to help out with all of those and get you all set up with whatever you need. It's a really good day shop. But so far, what we've shown you has been new. So a lot of exciting pieces that even if you watch all the time, you have not been privy to. And then we'll show you the burnished and brushed, the last of its kind. This was a new collection for us in recent weeks, but last call on this necklace, which is a medallion style. So that'll be $7.99 on the fire opal. Take a look at this one. Here is, wow, I just love it. These are kind of the new, told you when the Vegas show was going on, and that's very couture oriented. When the JCK show in Vegas was happening, there was a lot of attention paid towards styles like this, where you get that, again, satin finishing style and then stone set like this. And of course, this one being very classic. Now, we did throw in some of our, what becomes very routine around here, but is not routine anywhere else, where we start to give you all these little extra luxuries, like a lobster claw clasp and adjustability. So you can have 16, 17, and 18 inches. And then, of course, details like great finishing on the inside so that it's going to be even smooth and comfortable against the neckline. I do want to show you item number 11285545. We'll get you a look at the diameter of the actual medallion, which is, well, it's going to be near, I would say 5/8 of an inch is the medallion diameter. That means it's between 1/2 and 3/4 of an inch in the size. So that'll be 8545. It's 48 points in diamonds. We have just 2 left. So this will be last call. It's only in yellow gold there, and that one's going to be going. So let me go ahead and show you on the neckline. It's always just, I think, a better perspective, so you're not breaking out the ruler, I always say. I mean, that's going to be, you know, something that just, you know, okay, now we can really visualize it and see what's up. But you see those diamonds set within, and then how it's even, you know, we had this cat's eye moonstone, which was so much fun. But here you see how there's a reflection when you get that gorgeous satin finishing. It's almost accomplishing what a cat's eye chatoyancy does in a natural phenomena stone. You're seeing a lot of that here. Just the way as it moves, you're seeing kind of that finish off the gold. And some people go, well, if it's not mirror finish, is it going to have a nice polish or glow, and this one absolutely does. So we're going to take it back to the hand, then we'll take you up close as well so you can see it. But I want to make this really affordable to the tune of, well, you know, full necklace, diamonds at almost a ½ carat, adjustability, gorgeous diamond cut chain finishing. I do want to show you the inside up close here, as well as, well, there are those diamonds. You can see how, I guess I should zoom back a bit. This is a bigger piece. And you've got different sizes, but there you can see even from that side profile how they really are. There's like, think of it like craters that are actually then carved in so that you can set those diamonds at surface level. That's really what burnishing is all about. So a little different than a bezel where you're distinctly putting a border around your diamonds, and you can see here what it's going to do. So really smooth and really accomplishes the look of like bubbles or really kind of like a champagne celebration here, and yet that's your finishing on the inside that I'll get you a look at. We're going to make this better than $39.99. It's got kind of a Celtic cross look on the inside. That's just there built in for comfort against the skin and against the neckline, but we'll make it $9.99 if you like it. So $9.99, $8.99 at checkout for a full-on necklace with almost a ½ carat in diamonds, and of course still the VS diamonds. But look at the workmanship, the fact that there's different sizes of the diamonds all kind of nestled, and then some are just, you know, it's almost like the gravity is pulling some down that are actually going to be kind of clustered there at the base, and then you see how it's going to kind of bubble up to the top there, and you've got that subtle O-ring that's going to keep that centered up always on your neckline. So $8.99 if you'd like that gorgeous piece. That's new-ish in that we've kind of created this concept and created several designs around it, but giving you that versatility of price tag where you've got all of it, including there's that premium closure and your adjustable links you have, and that's 16, 17, and 18 inches. All right, so we'll move on, and you let me know if there's something you kind of like. Oh, look at this, another phenomenal stone, another brand new piece for us. It's going to be 11286, or rather 8863 is going to be here, and that's platinum as well. So we've got a 2 carat 94. Let me see if I can do one of these, like, let's see who's paying attention deals, because I know it's early and it's kind of like, okay, let's get in the groove of shopping here since we've been without you for a few hours. I'll tell you what we've got. One of the newer pieces we have in another phenomenal stone. So far, so good on the phenomenas. We've got you covered. Platinum star sapphire. It is that gorgeous blue we love. This is what's tricky to get in the stars. It's certainly the blue colors. It really is. It's they're much more attainable and affordable and accessible in any variety. In the black colors, we usually see black star sapphires. We don't offer them here. They tend to be of a lower quality than what we like to bring and promise you in all of our jewelry pieces. So when you're seeing this one, it's that beautiful blue. It's like a true, think sky blue color, and then it's got a very distinctive star, which is happening based on little tiny micro inclusions that are inside the stone, so that when the light hits it, it's just that it's this total, I think it's one of the more fascinating phenomena because it has to be exact angles for those little tiny microscopic inclusions to intersect to create that star when the light hits it. And so that's what you end up getting is this gorgeous visual, this really unique stone. It's going to be crazy affordable. Okay, we got you on the lines. 21 points in diamonds around it as well. And then look how it feels like it's almost like a cameo, the way that the platinum scrolls around the piece here. Take a look at it. We're going to get you great value. I know we got a couple of you who heard me. You said, okay, she's serious. She got to give something away. Yes, I do. And we're going to take a $59.99 ring, and I'm going to show it to you on so you know what to expect there. And then we're going to give, this one might be a smaller size. Yep, it is. All right, so let's take a look at it on the pinky here for a moment. We'll size it for you, don't worry. And then you get that gorgeous blue color. There it is. And we're going to look at that distinctive star. How many times when it goes on the hand, it gets a little bit more muddled? You suddenly don't see the 6 exact spokes or stars or legs of the star, if you will. Here you are. And this one will be, anyone want to go ahead and scoop it up before I mark it down, just to know you get it and no one else can? How about this? As important as it gets, and watch this, I always like to block one of the lights so you know what to expect when you see it at home, because that is one light source, okay? Here's the other light source. See how distinctive? I like it with 2 stars. That's pretty cool. And you can do this party trick at home too. Go ahead and put 2 different lights on it. You'll see the same thing we're seeing. But look at that. That's what it'll typically look like. Legs of the star stretching all the way to the outside of that cabochon stone. I'm going to make it $1,111. The reason for that, when you get your discount, it's under $1,000, and $9.99 would never get you a 3 carat star sapphire anywhere. And that's the idea. I like that vulture. I mean, that wonderful shopper over there, Jason, who was that called in? Susan was ready. She was ready for a deal. She was ready for a discount. I like that. And what about you, Zine? You got someone thinking about it over there? All right, well, it's still here if you want it at $9.99. And that is really a specialty opportunity on one of our best. And Starstone like that, that's really good. So that's going to be $9.99 at checkout. Don't forget, we got the big yellow diamond earrings here. Welcome into Sunday, everybody. It's our last call for shopping. That's the thing here. So, you know, we don't see you guys till Wednesday night. So this is the last call on shopping the week, shopping the show, shopping any of the shows actually if something's still available. Can't say I got a lot available from any of these shows because the discounts have been that deep, but it's a really good time to pick something up. Oh, and by the way, this is the big Tanzanite. That is my lowest per carat price on a museum reserve ever. So that's coming up. If you can handle, let me tell you, the only reason it's here is because there's a little bit of rose gold. So, but yesterday, I know some of you picked up rose gold items. Yesterday, I had a lot of people picking up rose gold. So if there is a rose gold lover out there, we've got that little, it's just a little bit of rose gold, just a little bit, it's on the halo. But if you can handle a tiny bit of rose gold with your white gold, with your epic 14 karat plus Tanzanite, well, best per carat value on the most stunning emerald cut. And the only reason it is here is because we can't change the mounting. And someone got a little crazy and said, let's put rose gold with it. So that's the only reason that's even here to this point, but it's marked down again to get you the value. So let's take a look one more time at our star sapphire, see if that's gone. Yes, it is. All right, so let's just show the Tanzanite, and don't be scared. Not everything is going to be tens of thousands of dollars, especially when, well, this should be, and it's not going to be. So we'll do that. So that's going to be exciting. Let me polish it up here. It's item number 6724, and it's our 18 karat solid gold. Look at this Tanzanite. Oh my goodness. Whoo, what a stone. It's got a rose gold halo, and then the rest is white gold. If you can handle it, it's got to stay as is. That's the big trick here. It's got a full carat 42. So it's not like accents. We're putting almost a carat and a half in diamonds around it. All big round brilliance. And it's an emerald cut, which I think we know is a very, very high-end cut in a gem. I don't care what gem it is. It's always a high-end cut. And especially in stones that are either pleochroic or in this case trichroic, where sometimes the emerald cut can actually take any natural beautiful color it has and kind of fade it a bit. That's obviously not the case here. You have a 14 karat 16. Thank you so much on that star sapphire. Enjoy it. Well done there. Let us know if you have any questions about the fire opal, the burnished diamond piece, or the cat's eye moonstone, even that Paraiba. Beverly, if you're out there, we got an opal with your name on it, Beverly, so say the word so we know you're here to show it to you. But this one is just remarkable. So if you've been waiting to add a really important 18 karat emerald cut, and when I say 18 karat, we're talking about the gold. We talk about carats in carat weight and carat purity. So there's difference in, you know, remember K-A-R-A-T is the purity of gold. C-A-R-A-T, carat is a gemstone weight, okay? So K for the, that's why we see, like, you know, when you see 18K, 14K, it's carat, carat purity, K-A-R-A-T, and then carat weight is C-A-R-A-T in the gemstone. So we've got 18 karat gold, 14 karat 16 stone, and now we've got a 142 total carat weight in that amazing setting. Let me try it on and get ready for this value. This one is epic, all time, great, great deal. Let's take a look at it. Really special stone. Look at that. That is a size that is, well, can't miss it. Can't miss it, won't miss it. I'll tell you, I will miss having this one on the air because I'm not really a rose gold person. And yet I just think with the complement that the rose gold adds directly around a Tanzanite that is accentuating the big red flashes that come through on the steadfastness, I think it really works. And then you still have the core of the ring is done, even the basket is done in the white gold. The band on the side, done in white gold. The diamonds, white diamonds. So you've got a lot to love about it, but it's this value. It started at $24,999, and that's why it stayed for a while. And then it just kind of hung out at $24,999. Well, today, it's the ultimate low. We are halfway through our number one of 3. So we are a sixth of the way through the show. This is not a day when you want to delay. We're going to make this better than even $10,000 this morning. And it's got a little water spot. All of a sudden, Zena, are you thinking about this one? All right, so we've got a couple people already on the phone lines on this one because, again, you heard me say it, best per carat price on a museum reserve. And it's right now at not $9, not $8, not $7,000. It's actually going to be $69.99, but with a $700 additional discount makes it $62.99, and that means your per carat is a $444 per carat price, and that would be if, you know, it's remarkable if it's just a stone. You know these little loose gem bags here? Like a box or a baggie where a gem would be. That would be so remarkable to see that stone for $444, and it is. But the even more, I think, stunning part of this is that you're getting a carat 42 in big diamonds as well. And oh, the other part of the equation is that there is a lot of gold in this mounting. So you don't set a 14 karat without a lot of gold. You don't set a carat 42 without a lot of gold. So you have all of those extras that we're also not charging you for. So all of that said, when I talk about a per carat, am I factoring in the gold or the diamonds, which is a very impressive, right about a $7,000 mounting, and yet the $7,000 price tag is for the mounting, the Tanzanite, everything together. How about that for a savings? And it's $62.99 because that's what 10% off gives you, is a $700 instantaneous discount. So that's why you don't want to wait there. All right, let's move on. We've got a lot to do. So again, big values here today. 10 karat diaspora is here as well. Look at that diaspora. Wowza. We got an emerald cut. So I just figure if I got your attention, emerald cut lovers, I might as well show you the big diaspora here. That's also, it's a 10 karat exactly with those large baguettes. We're going to see that big top of the hour, which is a yellow diamond solitaire that we're going to have as a nice companion to the yellow diamond earrings that so many of you enjoyed. Look at this. And don't worry, there's smaller Tanzanite later. We do have this 427 in the Asher cut. Zine, go ahead. Oh, Beverly's here. Okay, well, I have an opal for her. If you want to keep her on the phone lines, we'll show it now. All right, so Beverly, here we go, 112-6052. Coming up next for you. This is a big opal. Now, I take it she's seen this before? I have a feeling. Oh, and I know why she said, save it for me, put my name on it. Look at that stone. Australian Lightning Ridge in platinum, 4 carats 90. Here we go. A big stone. Now, was it this specific ring or is she looking for big opal? Because I'm not sure. This one's not been on the air much. It's 6052. We have a remarkable stone here. Look at that. All round brilliance. You got 6 on each side, but they actually, they basically decrease in size on the way down the sides. This is a platinum setting. It's an Australian Lightning Ridge black opal. It's actually got interesting patterns that are coinciding together within the stone, and that's going to be our 490 with 87 points among the 6 diamonds on each side, the 12 diamonds in total. So if you look at the average on the diamonds, they're quite large. You've got about 7+ pointers, but you see how they stack. So what did she think of this one? I don't know if she's seen this before, but I have a number of opals, Beverly, so if you give me a lot of specifics or as many as you can, we can find something for you. But if you do like this one, well, it's a $17,000 ring, so I better take care of her and get that one a lot lower. Here's what it looks like on the hand. It's always important to see. Usually you're going to get a little better color play when you see it in a little lesser light, which is what this hand shot does for us. And it's not going to be $16,999. Get a better value. This is what it's all about. We're not even doing $69.99, so $10,000 off sounds pretty good. Bet you could find something to do with $10,000, and yet here we go, saving you even more. I'll make it $5,999 instead with a $600 discount off of that, so it'll be $53.99 only. So a beautiful value there to take advantage of, and yet look at the colors. It's almost showing aquas where the blues and the greens mix, as you would expect it to, but interesting how that pattern seems to go. Cutter did a great job really accentuating the bulk of that pattern down the middle of the stone. So $59.99 comes down $600, and we'll take another up close look at it. And then again, Zine, that's not like it's not certainly our only opal. We've got a lot of opals here. So if she's looking for any price point in particular or any size, or look at that, just even zooming in here and blocking that light, you see a better representation of the color as far as what you're going to see when it's at home in a more typical and traditional light. Okay, so this is our Sunday. We are halfway through hour number 1. We are ready to get you all the values. Don't forget about that Tanzanite 1416 miracle stone. I mean, it's beautiful. And that Paraiba for $9.99. I mean, think about it. We had a lot of pieces under $1,000. So that's really something to consider. Don't forget about the Cat's Eye Moonstone, which will go. We've got a diamond special here with some bigger designer diamond pieces. I do have a new Alexandrite, and it is special. Look at this one. It's not the, it's not going to be quite at 1 carat, but it sure looks it, and that's what oftentimes Alexandrites do. But see that color? Yeah, that's a good one. It reminds me of, I've only seen a few of the actual Russian stones because there's a lot of actual material out there that's floating around that's actually, you know, people think it's natural and then they find out it's synthetic. They do actually have a way. I mean, technology is amazing. They have a way to replicate color change stones, even in labs. So that's really synthetic material. And this is what you're always trying to achieve, is that really, that striking color, that beautiful, you can see the greens, but you also see the purples. and the reds. Flashes of pink coming through. See it all. And that's so unique to find. And it's even giving a little bit of brilliance to it, which is not something that Alexandrites usually do. And it's also brand new. It's a 9066 number. The diamonds, look at that. Ooh, we get fancy here. All the way. I mean, we don't like to do eternity bands all that often because you can't ever size it. And I mean, like even down the line, like let's say you need to size it years from now, or you decide to wear it on a different finger, or maybe you're giving it as a gift and the size wasn't right for what you guessed. This is where you like to have a little luxury, but look at how beautiful that is. They go 3/4 the way around. This is a big 18 karat gold mounting, and I love the basket work because it's also, look at all this attention. Side profile halo and basket work. You get so much attention so that you see a 360-degree angle of diamonds every which way. The stone is 72 points, so that's a good size. It looks like a 1 carat. Sometimes Alexandrites can do that. They can be a little deceiving in a good way because they will look a little bit bigger than they weigh. Certainly the case here. 72 points on. Technically, it's a cushion. I know it's hard to tell there. It looks kind of like a overly cushiony kind of stone, but it's a special cut, and it's our 18 karat gold with 60 points in diamonds, and I'm not even 100% sure they calculated all the diamonds in the basket sides because tend to be, we look at the top. But this is where you've got a solitaire of sorts. Really designer the way this is done. Look at the inside, fully finished. Again, that's 18 karat white gold. It stays. I'm going to show it on. This is where if you love simple classics in design, that's where you go. You go right there. You go quickly because this one's obviously going to be a great value. You get that huge markdown that's coming up on, yes, even brand new luxury rarities. And that's where you see, look at all that profile. It's like a little crown that's setting that stone. We've talked about the proverbial pedestal. This is definitely it here where you get diamonds the whole way. So that's really important. So that's going to be a lot better. Oh, I'm so excited we can take this down below $79.99 because I know we are on a mission here to move everything we've got. And there is quite a bit of brand new. Forgive me if you don't love brand new, but there's quite a bit of brand new here today. But that's the beauty of it, is we still get to mark it down. We still get to bring it all the way down for you in price. That's my favorite thing, is that I'm someone who would love to get something brand new. I don't care what category of shopping we're talking about. Getting the brand new and not having to wait for it to go on sale, that's to me is a big bonus. It's a luxury to be able to get hot off the press, brand new, never before seen, and get it on sale immediately. Not having to wait till it's like, you know, oh, been there, done that, or it's been seen a million times. You're just getting the straight away price tag drop and then getting that 10% off in addition. So this should be like no holds barred here. You got to make sure you get on the phone lines here. It's not $79, $69, $59, even $49.99 for a luxury setting. This is how you see. I mean, if you go into the designer world, and I know some of you do, or some of you did before you found us, and now you're going, I can skip that. I don't need Rodeo Drive anymore, Fifth Avenue. I can skip all the scaffolding and just stay here. I can stay at home and have the luxury come to me, and we're going to do better. Then 49, then 39, then 29. This is the Alexandrite colors that when I've had in the past, everyone's fighting over them, and that makes sense because they're really, really tough to get that saturated. Let's make it even better than $29.99. I'm making sure we take extra discounts today. It's the end of our week. Let's move it on and make it $28.88 instead. $28.88 minus, oh sure, take it down again. We'll make it $25.99 at checkout. So a big old value there, and what a Sunday we have. And how much beautiful jewelry have we already seen? I would say between the Paraibas under 1,000, the big Tanzanite, the big moonstone, the diamonds, the fire opal, there have been some really impressive pieces on this Sunday so far. Hopefully you'll hang out with me, and if you want a lot of little Alexandrites instead of one big one, it gets you a little more economical way to experience them if you want to go with this crisscross band ring. So see, same kind of colors there, yes. Alexandrite, you've got it. Thank you so much. That is sold. White gold, hopefully okay with them. And then take a look. We'll just get right to this. And then we'll be done with our Alexandrites for the day. This one's 1128750. And that's going to be our 43 points in the round. So this one's got a full-on crisscross X design band, but it's a little bit on a diagonal. So I'll show you when it's on the hand. Of course, it's 43 points in the Alexandrite, 33 in the diamond, set in platinum yet again. And what a value we have here. It's going to be a good one. Do not wait. Then we'll get to our yellow diamond earrings that I have for you as well. And again, our Alexandrite, that happens every time we got those strong colors. Well, here they are again, but over the course of a beautiful kind of a sash of a design across the finger for you. And we'll take it lower. And it's platinum, remember, it's platinum. So this is a platinum platinum band, I know it's very heavy. It's like having essentially 4 rings in one, because you have 3 different sections of platinum here holding your diamonds, your Alex, and your diamonds again, and then that solid band, and it all crisscrosses, and this is why let us expertly size it for you, because those are otherwise going to be a disaster if you go elsewhere and have somebody else try to size pieces that are designer. They're going to really, they can impair the integrity of the design, and you can see what I mean, why it's not a complete classic X design. It's got a little bit more of a tilt or a diagonal to it, but sits really low profile on the hand. Great band. I mean, this is like in my mind, it's like the casual way to wear Alexandrite, and if you want to wear them all the time, they're plenty durable. I always like to remind you, because it's a really rare stone, and sometimes it seems like more rare stones are just a little softer in nature. This is one that's got great durability at 8.5 on the Mohs scale, so you never need to worry about that, and is going to be under, wow, we're going to go under 4,000. $39.99 I love. But when there's this much platinum and round stones that match up, that are already showing purples and reds and blues and greens, now we get to take it on down. And please do not wait. Don't size up. It's just a really small size right now. Again, I should not be trying rings on that are too small for what I wear, but I'm just so absolutely bent on just showing you the same perspective on every ring, so that, you know, people recognize my hands before they recognize my face. So I know that we just like to always see things on the same finger, so that you know how it compares to everything else. So you guys get familiar with, okay, what to expect. Because the last thing I need, I'm really, as a shopper, because I'm a shopper, and I'm just helping you shop. I'm not like a salesperson. I'm just a shopper who wants to, you know, shop. I'd like you to experience shopping the way I experience shopping, which is really getting to know everything. I love to be an informed shopper and know what I'm getting before I get it. And, you know, do the research and do the due diligence and, you know, do the comfortable shopping. I'm really into that. So I like that we can hopefully do that for you. Hopefully you feel comfortable shopping here and understanding that you know what you're going to get before it even arrives, because obviously that's important to me. I'm not someone who returns things. I have better things to do with my time, so I just like to make sure you're good and understand, as you see the one of a kind, you know what to expect visually, but also like to really make sure you know and understand the size, the comfort level, how it's built, what makes it important, if it's rare, if we have anything else like it coming up in the future. Those are the important things to me as we shop together. So take a look. It's not going to be $39.99. It's going to be even better, and we've got a major markdown here. It's like a meltdown price. We're not doing 39 or 29. It needs a little polish on this band here really quickly, so let me do that, because obviously it is perfected here. And now all better, and we're going to make that better than 19 or 15. You saw how quickly the last Alexandrite went. Well, this is where it is key to get on the phone lines. It's not 15, 14, 13. This is a true test. All those carat weights are inscribed and hallmarked on the inside, so you'll never forget your carat weights. And we're going to blow it out for better. How about $12.99? That way, $11.69 at checkout for one caller. Remember, most everything I have today is a one of a kind, so that's why you need to be dialing in really early, and that band is so important. It's one of the just heftier styles we've ever created or had, where you've got that really amazing crisscross design and not just the basic X. That sometimes the X designs can be really complicated to wear because they have a wide spread across the hand, so they can be really limiting as far as your movement of your fingers in your hand. And we need our hands. We need to use those every day. So I don't like rings that impede daily wear. I think that really is a little bit, you know, not the best always, not the best investment in our time because of our jewelry or our money, because we want to wear our jewelry and enjoy it all the time. Take a look at what we have in yellow diamonds. This is like the upgrade to what we had, because a few of you said, well, I would love a yellow diamond stud like we had yesterday in a bezel setting, but you were looking for something with maybe a little bit extra. And we have made that extra happen. Unfortunately, where we had dozens and dozens and dozens of pairs sell out yesterday of a stud, this will be, make no mistake, a one only. And that's 112-9087. Welcome in. Happy Sunday, everybody. I'm so glad you're with us. Happy August. It's so nice to have you for our tail end of our sizzling summer savings sale. And I'm hoping you find something you cannot live without. And maybe for everybody who cried out yesterday saying, would you have anything bigger? Would there be anything with extra diamonds? Here it is. And these are extra size. Because remember, we did 25 pointers yesterday. Remember that? Well, these are a carat 43 overall. So they are over 70 points, almost 3/4 of a carat each. and 64 points in extra diamonds around that. So yes, you are going to get over 2 carats in diamonds in this earring, and reminder, 1 pair. So definitely not going to last that much, I can tell you. Now we're ready to go ahead and really let them fly, because everything's got to go here. I mean, it's just a matter of time. We've got 2 hours left. Got to make sure everything does go and get a home. And what you're probably waiting on is to see these on. So we will do that as well. But you've got so much going on here. 64 points in the side diamonds. Love that that's almost 2/3 of a carat, but it's really impressive to see. You've got such impressive diamonds in the middle. They're matched. They're brilliant cut pairs. Pear shapes do give you, they tend to give you a larger look than we typically see in, like, let's say a round or a cushion. And that's what you're seeing here. Here's what they look like from a distance away. And I'm just going to guess at first, you might want to wear them upright. They can point up, down, sideways, or at a diagonal because they have that centered post. Butterfly backing as well. Here's your length measurement on the earring, and another brand new style for us on a Sunday. Here's what it looks like top to bottom. They're a 1/2 inch. And then let me just go ahead and pop one on the ear, and that is what we want, bright yellow. This is like the yellow diamond everybody was fighting over yesterday in a ring. A 224 was here. Why was it so popular? Well, because of the color. It was the color that made it such a standout superstar, why everybody was asking for it, why I spent the morning looking through yellow diamonds here in our gem department trying to see if there was anything else that we could make similar for you, because there were so many people who were wanting that big stone we had yesterday. So here's how you do it in an earring. Extra jumbo size in that stud, and you can see how it's just perfectly fitting as a primary earring on the ear. So we'll go back to the close-up and make it even better then. Oh, I'm not loving 8,999. So we got a $9,000 price tag here to start. Got to take them lower than that. Make sure they go. And reminder, you need to be on the phone lines ready to go. We have 1 pair. It's not like yesterday's studs where we had a bunch. We have got only this pair. That is it. If you love pear shapes, if you find that that's it's still giving the elongation on the ear, but without being a drop style, which I think is something a lot of us are looking for, because maybe the stud is what makes it more practical to wear every single day. But then that elongation of the shape makes it a little bit more flattering on than, let's say, a basic round stud or a basic square cushion cut, which is usually what you would see. And this is going to be so affordable. I hope you can call me early. It's going to be on its way. You know what? Not even 79, 69, 59. I got to make everything affordable. If we're going to say bye-bye to all of this jewelry today, it's got to come crashing down to extra lows. And that's what we're doing right now. Take a look. It's not going to be 79, 69, 59, 49, 39. This is, remember, you're getting 70 points plus in each of those individual diamonds. Those yellow diamonds are remarkable. And it's not going to be $3,500. This is before 10% off. They should be long gone. But we're going even lower. You've really, again, this is where you've come to shop and save. And we have come to spoil you with price tags and discounts, and we're keeping it going today. Not 35 or 34, 33 even. And I'm thinking about where we are after that discount. We're getting real low. We'll make them $3,299. That way you go under $3,000 when all is said and done. And that will be for 1 lucky caller. And our yellow diamonds, we just cannot keep in stock. And that's the problem. We can't replenish that stock with what we're seeing price-wise out in the marketplace. Well, you know, every dealer in the world. And not a lot of dealers have any colors of diamonds, let alone colors of diamonds that are natural, let alone one that's going to put on sale, because the price tag is soaring. The value is soaring. And that means if you're already lucky enough to have yellow diamonds, well, good news is every day you're loving them and wearing them, they're getting more and more and more valuable. That's incredible. So that's the other thing, is that these are like, they're investments. They're investments that you wear. There's a lot of ways we can invest that are not tangible ways. And that may be smart and highly advised, but I'll tell you, something that you can invest in that you know is worth so much more the day you get it, which would be today. And then you literally have the enjoyment and the pleasure and the joy and the beauty of them that you experience every day. And yet while you do, they're gaining and gaining and gaining in value. That's pretty special. I don't know of anything else in this world. Do you? I don't know of anything else that you can say that about. And this is one of those rare opportunities, $29.69 at checkout. Let's show you this amazing pendant. We've got a kunzite pendant. It is a nearly 20 carat, and that's got a new markdown as well. Let's see if we've got our first request of the day. And then 1 heart-shaped ruby is here. Terry, thank you so much for the request. Well, this is actually something, I had a meeting about this the other day. So it's interesting you asked for it. I don't know, Terry, if you were a little like, birdie that was, listening in, but I really wanted to bring this, but we couldn't mark it down. And I said, I refuse. I'm not going to bring the prices up on a sales show. I will not do it. I'm not going to do it. So the good news is, Terry, I'm just going to go on the fly here. And since you requested it, and they're such a doll for calling in on this Sunday and making a request, I'm going to bring 1110364 because it was made like 9 years ago. This is the Wonder Bangle. This is what was, of course, brought on by the Wonder ring that you love so much that almost everybody owns. And if you don't, by the way, I would probably advise getting a Wonder ring of some sort. Double row, single row, get a Wonder ring. Get two and you'll understand what all the fuss is about. But here is the Wonder Bangle that was created, which doesn't have to be stacked. But you do see I have a rose gold at one, and I've got a white gold, which I've got a couple of, and we have white gold in average size, and same with the rose. So this is gonna fit my 6.5 to 7.5 inch wrist girls out there, and it's a carat 39 in diamonds. There's a lot of diamonds because they're quite sizable, and then they go all the way across the top. Not scattered. You see how complete and seamless they go, and we are going to make this very affordable. And I'm going to tell you something, there was a big to do about it. I wanted to bring this in our sales show. We were looking at the price of gold. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm only going to sell what's here. What's there? You see what's there. You see what's on the screen. I'm only going to offer what is here made up and ready to go, and that way we can bring that price down. We're going to ignore what happens with gold, what's been happening with gold since this was first made so many years ago. Rose gold, white gold, they stack beautifully, but it's not the kind of piece you need to stack. Some of you, when it first debuted, everybody pretty much got two. And what they did was they took whatever bracelet you already have and love, maybe that's a tennis bracelet, maybe it's a link style, whatever it is, and they would do the same thing, that whole ring guard effect that we do with the Wonder Rings, where we put two and put, one on either side of another ring and then kind of bring them together. That's what people were doing with this bangle. So luckily you can do that in the white gold. The rose gold, I only have the one. The white gold, I've got a couple of here, and we will only sell what is made up and in stock and ready. And so when you get on the phone lines, tell your operator immediately just what color and how many you need. But if you want to get two, you can stack them pointing the same way. You can stack them around something else, going opposite ways. It's whatever you want to do. But let's take a look at it, because it's not going to be, here's what it's not. It's not going to be that $39.99 it should be today. We're going a lot lower than that. And Terry and anybody else who likes this, let me show it to you on the wrist here so you can see what it's all about. This is a stunning style. They go side to side. It's got a double figure 8 safety catch that goes around your extra insert closure, which makes it so seamless and smooth. I mean, this is like the easiest bangle in the world. If you hate putting on bracelets, well, you haven't met our bangles yet, because look at that. From the front, look at how that, of course, is designed. And then this is where you've got it hinged on one side. So basically, decide how you want it to face. Do you want the point down or up? And then simply just clasp it closed. It's pretty simple that way. And then also you can stack and layer this way. You could go opposite ways if you want to and wear them like that around something else. That'd be beautiful also. So you can really have some fun, play with it. That's my rose gold, of course. Here's the white gold as well. You simply just got to decide your gold color of choice. For an average size wrist though, let's take another look up close. Just wanted you to see that beautiful design. Actually, I'm going to swap them out too. Let me try on the white gold by itself. It's a stack story. It's a layerable style for sure. And yet I'm going to swap them out. There's the rose gold up close. Again, there is only one. And if you're a rose gold lover, make sure you pick up that Tanzanite we had earlier as well with that little accent of rose gold. But they stack beautifully with anything. So you do not need to necessarily wear it with other bangles. It can be worn with any bracelet whatsoever. And I'll put the other one on pointing the other way, because obviously you change the look just based on how you put it on day by day. So you can really have more than just one look with this bangle style, and that's pointing upwards towards the arm there. So totally up to you how you wear it. Really beautiful either way. That's the white gold, and of course you see diamonds from one side all the way to the other without fail. Let's go ahead and take another close-up look at it, and we will blow it out, truly blow it out. Again, it's got a lot of diamond weight and a lot of gold. Nothing has more gold in our stock than a bangle bracelet like this. Nothing. I know we think, well, necklaces. No, necklaces are really fine gauge chains for the most part. So no, nothing's going to compare to the gold weight of a bangle bracelet. That's where you get this really intense heavy gold weight, which of course at $3,500 an ounce or so, I mean, it's really tough to make a bangle bracelet affordable. We have found a way. And sizzling summer sale to the rescue. It's not going to be, I mean, it'll take all those blues you're feeling over the high price of gold and the high price of diamonds and everybody turning towards the lab-grown route. Don't need to worry about it. That's what this sale is made for, so that you can say, I'm I still want to get the good stuff, and I want to save money doing it, and I know Lolo's going to help me out, and here we go. This is better than 39, better than 29. I will blow it out right now. We've got, again, only a couple in the white gold, one in the rose gold. That's it, and this is your last call. No, we're not making it again. This is it. This is the final call. That's the thing. I've been doing some of these lately where I thought, bring out some of the classics and we can just go ahead and give it one last shot on the air and make it even better. And I know we're busy on the phone line. So again, operators, we've been selling out everything in diamonds because I think you know VS diamonds. You know what to expect with VS diamonds. We've learned to love them. We've learned that we probably can't live without them. And we definitely don't want to go backwards and go back to maybe how you shopped in yesteryear where you were buying I3s. Big difference there. Or even SIs. SI is about as good as any retailer is going to do. And yet we're a whole big step above that. And a lot of them in a lot of premium gold. Not a plating, not a mystery metal, not a bronze base or a stainless steel filler. This is solid gold. And it's not even $2,500 for a full-on diamond bangle bracelet. Operators, are you ready? One rose, all the rest in white. You got to let me know how many you need because I bet you a lot of people are going to take two in the white gold, get them, sandwich them together, whatever you want to do, stack, layer, gift them, whatever, but it's not even 25 or 24 or 23 or 22. This is what I shouldn't do. I already was prohibited from offering this when I had a meeting about it days ago. Now, thanks to Terry and her request, I'm bringing it out and I'm going to go ahead and we'll chalk it up to a good old like sell it or melt it deal. And if we don't sell them out, that'll be on me. But I can guarantee you we're going to do that because it's not 22, 21, or even $2,099. We're blowing it out right now for $1,999 only. And that will be $1,799 at checkout. And you can get as many as you need in the white right now if you dial fast and one in the rose and just have them all. Have them all for your collection, but that is not how you want to sit back and go, oh, maybe next time. There's no next time for this bangle. So let me know how many you'd like, and we'll give it 60 seconds, and then we'll be right there at the top of the hour. Questions? Who's thinking about a bangle? Thank you so much. I hope Terry, our requester, is. I sure hope so. I would hope that's hopefully the one you want. Now, we did have double row. I think the double row sold out. Pretty sure the double row is no longer in the house. But that's our most classic. It kind of feels like just a fun, really updated way to do a classic diamond bangle or a tennis bracelet because those are usually one row. So it just gives you that chevron pointed style instead of the straight line across. And $1,799 at checkout, 30 seconds remaining. Happy Sunday, 2 hours to go, sale ending. So 10%, what do you want 10% off on? That's what you have to tell me. You have to tell me in the next 2 hours. Joanne, you didn't let me know. What color do you need? Okay, just one? Excuse me. And Zine, what color are you getting? White. I don't know why no one's telling me, but we're almost sold out. So good thing I'm asking. We've got really literally, guys, we have two left in white gold, one left in rose. Nobody's taking the rose yet, so we're still good to go on the rose. And we have literally two left. Good news, you can still get two and stack the white gold if you want to. But it sounds like, yeah, so far, you've got another one? All right, looks like we're down to 1 and 1. Got it. Okay, so here we go, guys. We're literally, it's down to it. I'm gonna give it a final 60 seconds. We've got backed up calls. See, there's that delay. I think it's just a delay. I don't know. It used to be 60 seconds. Then it went to 2 minutes. Someone told me the other day it was 7.5. I don't know what's going on. Live TV should not be that slow. Yeah. If we're delayed that much, we could probably edit my show. Like edit things I say that we don't need people to hear. Things like that. Okay, no, I don't know. There's never been a need for that, knock on wood. All right, so $19.99. What one for you, Jason? What color would you like? So we are down to one of each. That's going to be it. So now no more stacking unless you want to get the rose and the white together and stack those two, which I actually love white and rose together. I think they're really pretty. We see that a lot in our rings where we'll combine pink and white diamonds. We know that's a luxury look. There's something very elegant about the rose and the white. It's a tad bit unexpected, but always very, very sophisticated and elegant. So that is very, very important. And what about you, Jason? Did you have a request or one of the bangles? Neither. It was just a we love Lauren call, yeah? We love Lolo. Oh, good. That's wonderful. That's nice. I know, I don't get your messages that you know, say, be free with your words, because I don't get the message, good or bad. I don't get the messages. They never talk to me. They're just taking orders. So that's what they're here to do. All right, coming up, thanks everybody so much for, and thank you to Terry. Did Terry get one, by the way? Nobody has, no Terry? Oh, wow. Well, Terry, thank you for bringing it out for all these other kind shoppers out here. Thank you. So like I said, I wanted to bring this out the other day, wasn't pleased with the $39.99 price. They told me don't touch that price, and then I went ahead and did it anyways. Before we get to our top of the hour, I've got one thing to look at here that I really also am very much loving. This is a heart-shaped ruby. It's a one only. Just thought we'd get it in here before our hour ends, because boy, we're showing you a lot of jewelry. 1123971 is here. It is the 85-point heart-shaped Burma. And look at that color. Color and glow. Clarity and stunning. And that is going to be, yep, a beautiful heart-shaped ruby private collection. And it's 85 points with 84 points in diamonds. And that will be, excuse me. Sorry, guys, the voice is the, you know. It needs to go on its little hiatus for 2 days, and it's feeling it. So here we are. This is going to be our one of a kind. I will change the gold. That's exciting. So yellow gold or rose gold's fine. It's finished on the inside for you. So there's that undergallery that I know so many of you prioritize. I'm with you. Feels great when you have that undergallery built in. And we have got, let's see, $69. Oh yeah, $69.99. That would be great on an ordinary day. Not for our last call, sizzling summer savings event. Let's go. Let's make this one really interesting. How about $19.99? $5,000 off plus another $200 off, just because we love you and we want to move everything we got, and really still making room for the new. And then we kind of figure this is like, if we give it a shot on the air here and get it down to its lowest price ever, and this is how the sale works. We do want to remind you all that this is also where it's last call on the jewelry items, not just on last call ever making it in the case of the bangle, but also if it's presented on the air, like this ruby, for example, if it's presented on the air and it doesn't go at the lowest price ever, that it could never be plus your 10%, there's no need to really keep it around. So we figure this is kind of like, okay, you're not loving it. We can take out the stones, take out the diamond, and then melt down the gold. It gives us a great refresh and a great way to offer you affordability going forward in the future, as we do like to make brand new here. Remember that I am not just a host of a show. We're manufacturing. I was talking about this just last night. I was at a big function, and I was talking with industry folks about the business, and getting the whole, which is probably why my voice is also so raspy. I spoke for another like 7 hours yesterday after the show, so probably why I'm again a little suffering today. But so I apologize, and please bear with me. But that's really what's so interesting, is that everyone goes, oh, but I was thinking back, every other network I've worked at, and I've worked at many, we were just there was a little studio, and that was that, and then jewelry would come in, I'd sell it. There was no real synergy between everything being done by one entity, and we are the only ones that do it that way. So it really is what helps provide you with a couple of things: the luxury of knowing that everything is done to the same specs, and what I mean by that is that really we prioritize quality through and through, but it's really just about making sure that everything is seamless. Everything is really about, we want to really control the quality that we bring, and so everything is done here in-house, from the selection of the stones to the designs themselves to the individual setting of the pieces to the actual hosting of the show to the shipping. Every aspect of what we do is done here on one premises, and that's really important because it's just so different than everyone else does it, and allows us to have a lot of flexibility with how we do indeed price things for you and how we bring those values. So I just think that it's very different than everyone else. And I was at a jewelry function and literally in the heart of the jewelry district last night and all night, and literally it was one of those things where nobody does it that way. I was thinking back to the old days where that was like the offices would be somewhere else, sometimes even overseas, and then everything was done all different points of the globe, and then of course it shows up on set just to be sold. And this is a little bit different. So again, with all that said, it's a little insight into what we do, what makes us special, different, and more of a boutique experience, which we hope to bring to you. And we're glad and really proud to have you as part of that experience. So welcome on into our Sunday. We are live. I am Lauren Blair, and this is TVON. So we've got 2 hours left to shop until Wednesday night. So please try to remember that, is that We have that little weekly hiatus of Monday, Tuesday, where we are not a 24/7 network. So keep that in mind. And we are winding down this big sale. So you got a couple hours here to take advantage of 10%, which I would highly recommend doing because I don't think anyone wants to spend more than they have to. So let's take a look at the heart-shaped ruby one more time. We'll give you a look at that, and then we will move along. Now, I also want to remind you for requests, because that's really important as well. If you have anything you're looking to see, something that is really something you can't quite get out of your head yet, something you're ready for, you figure like, well, let me see it one more time, this is a good time to get those requests in as well, so that we can help you own whatever it is you're looking for, okay? Especially with the discounts we got going on, but a limited time only to take advantage of that. So we also have the Kunzite pendant. I've got a top of the hour for you. Are we ready for the big yellow diamond? It was 24 hours ago. I was standing here talking about yellow diamond studs. We're going to bring the actual, really kind of a match to it, if you will, in a ring, actually. This is it. It's so fresh, so new, and it's one of those, oh my goodness, what are they doing now on yellow diamonds, and how do they do that? Because even with everything I just described to you, this is going to be a bit of a head scratcher of a moment. It's 1129079. This is our solitaire. Welcome into Sunday. Happy Sunday. I hope you're having a fabulous weekend. I really do. I hope you've had a wonderful weekend. I hope the weather's good. Hope your summer is winding down nicely. Hope your vacations are in the bank, right? Like, hope are we all done with vacation? I know. Are we all ready to like get back to some normalcy? Are we ready for fall? This tends to be the dog days of summer when some of us get a little excited about fall. And here's where we have a really beautiful solitaire all day, every day. Isn't that great about jewelry? There is no season. You wear it every day. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Hot, cold, whatever the weather looks like, whatever the fashion's like, you're wearing your jewelry. This is our 60-point minimum oval. It's a yellow diamond brilliant. We got really busy on the phone lines here because I think we have a lot of you there going, oh, finally they have a solitaire. I watch the show all the time and I never see solitaires. You are exactly right. You are. We tend to go a little more like, woo, flowery, a lot of diamonds, a lot of high-end, a lot. We do a lot. This is where we just put, there are still diamonds on the sides, but it's literally on the side where you see a profile halo. This is what's happening right now in jewelry. This is what the new thing is. It's all about the profile halo. So you've got 6 points in diamonds around the side. That's basically right underneath the girdle of the stone. It's along the pavilion edge. Notice how you don't see the culet until you really tip it and look underneath. And then you've got this solid 14 karat gold band, yellow gold only. It's how we usually set our yellow diamonds. I know that was the case yesterday with our stud earrings that were so popular. So you've got white diamonds, the yellow diamond oval, a big old value, and welcome into our last of the sale. So this is it, guys. Let me know what you'd like to see so we can get going here and really bring you the value you love. Look at this, and I obviously want to try it on. It's a more, and, you know, we try to bring it all. We really do, and I think we do a pretty darn good job of it, having from the big, opulent, oversized for those lovers to really something more simple and dainty and elegant like this is. Could be a solitaire you wear as an engagement ring. Could also, we were just talking about wonder rings and wonder bangles. Well, this could be something you still stack. We've done a yellow diamond wonder ring. We've done the white diamonds, either of which would go along that beautiful side there in that profile really nicely. And here we go with a very important value. And this is what it's all about. We've only got a couple of these available because I had to match up every single one of these stunning, brilliant ovals. Remember one thing about that 60-pointer. It's going to look bigger. Remember what I tell you day in, day out. Day in and day out, I'm telling you about ovals look bigger. They have a bigger visual than other counterparts in cuts. You could have a 60-point round. You could have a 60-point cushion. They're going to look very small in comparison to the oval. So that's something to keep in mind. This is that elegant style. It's wearable every day. Maybe it's a beautiful way to start your yellow diamond collection with the big stone that is not going to run you $7,000 or $8,000 to get, because a couple things to remember about our yellow diamonds that really separate us from everybody else out there. We don't bring treated. We don't bring treated or enhanced at all. We are about the natural yellows. These are from the earth natural yellows. They got faceting and polishing, and that's it. And of course, now set in this beautiful mounting. With that, I love, there's something very pretty about, you know, as wearers of jewelry, we see the profile of our jewelry more often than we see the front, because that's great if you do that outstretched hand pose. But usually when we're just going about daily life, we're not walking around like this. We're actually walking around looking at the profile of our ring. So to see all that diamond halo along the sides is very impressive, and something you as the wearer of the ring, as well as everybody else, is going to enjoy, and really gives that extra little bit of panache to what is already a very, very special stone. So let's get it out the door. We've got a big special. It's our top of the hour, so it's got to be good, right? Let's take a look at what we've got here. Let's really just, again, not a lot of choices to make except the size you need, but it's one of those classics, and yet we're busy on the phone lines already because it should be $49.99, and I'm going to go a lot lower than that. So welcome into Sunday. Welcome into what's left of the sale. Here's what we're going to do on this gorgeous, fully finished, look at that, solid gold all the way through. The basket is done beautifully. It's elevated just enough so that you can, like I said, you can stack around it if you want to, but it's not $49, $39, $29. You've got one? The ruby ring, sure. And then Sandy, we've got a request for you coming up as well. But this one is good. Oh, we're busy. We're busy. Here's the ruby ring for Jason's caller. Who is that, Jason? I'll call him out. Sheila, here's that ruby ring on the hand again for you. Sheila, dear, there it is. That's the ruby heart shape we had right at the top of the hour. So that's that 85-point heart shape, private collection Burma with the diamond weight at 84 points. You can have any gold you want. It's currently in the white gold. So that was $17.99 at checkout for you. Solitaires are already going. Please do not sell any solitaires yet because the solitaire yellow diamonds, oh, do you see that glow? Even when that's on the hand, Sheila, it's glowing. That is fantastic. And then here we are. Better than 29 on the yellow diamond oval solitaire stunner. It really, truly is. I cannot have you wait, because if you're waiting, and Sheila's going to say no to that ruby, so guys, we still have the ruby heart shape. Nothing stays from the show. You might as well shop early. Let's take this down. How about this? $1,999. Wait. Hold on. No. Stop. Let's go lower. I'm breaking rules. This is going to be the steal a Sunday show. This is your steal a piece, whatever it is, whatever catches your eye. I'm going to go lower and lower and forget about $19.99. The price it's supposed to be as a huge top of the hour special. I am well aware that 24 hours ago I was standing right here talking about gorgeous yellow diamond earring studs. They had no diamonds, a little less gold. They were smaller stones. They were quarter carats. This is a 60-point minimum. You're going to get about a 2/3 of a carat or more. I know the stones go up to, I think, 82 points was the largest, if my memory serves. They will not be $19.99. And I know we never do solitaires like this. Welcome to the solitaire party. And yeah, is it really a party if you're a solitaire? No. I mean, I rather cherish my alone time, so I think yes. I enjoy my own company a lot. So, I mean, right. You should. You should. Shouldn't have to rely on others for entertainment. Goodness, sometimes I rely on myself for entertainment just standing up here talking. I feel like I'm talking to myself. Here we go. I mean, right? It kind of am. I'm going to make this even better than $19.99. Let's try something. It's an experiment. We did this the other day with the diamond band. We said, let's just see what happens. And you know what? You responded. We had shoppers coming out of the woodwork. Because they know, you know value. You know when it's discounted too darn much. And I'll make it better than 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. Do I have your attention? Do we have a shopper out there? Yes, attention jewelry shoppers. Do we have a shopper looking for a yellow diamond? Big old yellow, brilliant cut. I mean, I've had so many. I know how many of you missed out on the 224. I know. I was writing emails all night and all morning just responding to people who'd missed out on that one yellow diamond. Well, here we go. Here is a next choice, an option, a very limited, oh my, $14.99. Now we're talking. But let's keep going. Let's keep on going. They would absolutely, absolutely be stacked. Risa asked a great question. I don't know, Andy, if we have any more made up, but if we did, we could bring them out and I can show. No, we don't. Because well, I don't know why. It's only yellow gold. But here's the thing. They would absolutely stack. In other words, if you kind of zigzag them, put the bands together, but then like maybe put a yellow diamond here and a yellow diamond here, stack them in kind of a horizontal, not horizontal, a diagonal line. You could mix and match them. I could probably put up to 5 together, Risa, comfortably. And they would be lovely together. And we're talking about on the same finger. It would look amazing. But you know what? If we're going to stack a lot of rings together, I better go better than $14.99. Let's go lower than that. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. Here we are. And it's not going to be 14, 13, 12. Oh, I'm going to get in all kinds of trouble. But you know, it's the day to do it. It's 2 more days till I show up here. So by Wednesday, I'm sure there'll be something else to think about. There is a value happening. Steal a ring. That's what today is called. Steal a ring. This is the time to do it. Try it because you will love it. Yellow diamonds are so fantastic. And when you can get the natural, even if you're buying it literally just to resell it the next day, you get it. Fine. That's what a lot of shoppers here, a large group of our shoppers here, that's what they do. They're supplying their own businesses, their own stores. They're just resellers. And that's because they can't make jewelry at these prices. And yet we are, I can't make jewelry at these prices either, but here we go. Here we go. It is. Now, Kathy in New York says I need to take the comedy show on the road. Yeah, that would be lovely, wouldn't it? Oh, to like work like once a week or once a month. Oh. Right? To just do a comedy show like once a month. Oh my gosh, I've got all these friends that do that. And I'm like, oh, that would be so nice. You know, that'd be great. Anyway, let's not do 12. Let's not do 11. Even $10.99. What's funny is how much trouble I'm going to be in for doing this. I'll make it $999 a ring. Go ahead. Does that make it obvious enough? That's the value in all yellow diamonds we've ever had. It's $8.99 at checkout. Sure enough, you're getting an extra $100 of savings. So it's $8.99 for a big old yellow diamond. And I know we don't do solitaire. So there are a number of people right now, they're going, finally, I'm seeing a solitaire. I'm seeing something that I've not seen before. We really do have to accommodate each and every person. And whether that's going to be, you know, how many ladies do I have coming? You know, Tony knows this because he's worked with me for like 2 decades. How many times do I have gals coming to me going, my nephew, my son, my grandson, my second cousin twice removed, he needs an engagement ring and this kid needs help. Like, can you help, Lolo? Can you help? He's on a budget. What do I do? Now he's going to go, now these days it's all, he's going to go lab grown. Oh, please don't do it if you don't have to. $9.99, that could be an engagement ring. It's $8.99. I mean, that could be an engagement ring, and boy, would she be wowed, because instead of getting a same old white diamond like all her friends are, she's getting a yellow diamond, solitaire style, with the diamond still in the VS around it. That is really cool. So $9.99, $8.99 checkout. We'll give it 60 seconds. We got to move. Sandy has the most lovely request here. Sandy, I do admire your taste. I'm not sure. Was this an exact piece, Sandy? Oh, large aqua. Then this is not the piece. Sandy, get ready. I'm gonna show you the ultimate. I don't know if this is gonna work for you. You know what I do have though, Andy? I can find something else that you couldn't. I got something else here. I don't know how large she wants to be. Yes, go ahead, Zine. On the hand again, sure, here we go on the hand. I just wish I had a bunch of them. I could stack them too. You can create your own look. If you want to wear a solitaire just like they're intended, that's what it looks like on the hand. If you want to stack them, couldn't you see like stacking them this way, putting a diamond here and a diamond there, maybe another diamond here? You could stack, I mean, hopefully at $8.99, I've made that a stackable price. Where, again, I'm not always saying, yeah, buy 8 of them. Sure, it's $5,000. Go ahead and buy 8 pieces. No, I'm not doing that to you. I know we all have budgets. I understand that. And I get that. So when you've got an $8.99 piece, though, and it's solid gold, and it's, I don't know where 18 karat gold came from, but it's 14 karat, unless you saw that somewhere. Did you see that hallmark or something? Do I have it mislabeled on the bag? Did I say it wrong? Let me check. Did we see, oh, goodness. You know what, Andy? Tony must have seen that with his eagle eye. I have 14 karat on the bag. This is that's an 18 karat gold. Oh, oh boy. Well, uh-oh. And we did $8.99 at checkout. Did you know that? It is 18 or is it 14? 14? Are you sure? Because it's stamped otherwise, just so you know. All right, well, guess they'll have to do it in 14 because I said 14. But all right, okay. Let's show Sandy 2 options. I've got Sandy this option, which is this. Look at this. This is one option for you, Sandy. That's a very big pendant. That looks like a Victorian era piece that you would see like at, I don't know, it looks like the Smithsonian to me. It looks like that should be on display from a private collection of a royal family that's been lent out for like a special exhibit for a week. That is a $26.99 cushion cut aqua. I have another I'm going to try to find here while I do this. Let me see if I can multitask here. I'm going to find another one because I believe I have an emerald cut as well. Because Sandy, this is going to be like $10 billion. So I don't know if that's what you're looking for. But again, if you love it, I can try and do my best to discount it down to something that puts it in reasonable range. And then I thought, yep, I do. I got an 8 karat 17. So if you like this one, it's 1128024. I call that the Kobe number because it's 8 and 24, but 8024 is the number on that. And that's 26 carats 99. That's 18 karat gold, that one is. And it's also a carat 95 in diamonds. So you get that beautiful elongation. We're going to get to that big Tanzanite deal coming up. I can't wait. I'm going to do something crazy on that Asher cut. I know our emerald cut's still here. It'll probably be here longer than I am, but that 14 karat's still here if you want it. If you like this $26.99, great. I can try to see if I can make it somewhat reasonable or just make me an offer and we'll see if we can take it. Because that's a big league piece. That's something that's supposed to be like, you know, I'm not kidding. It's supposed to be about $125,000. And here's why. You've got almost 2 carats in diamonds. It's 2 inches plus. I'm going to show you on the neckline here as well. Why not? Just to really see the size because that's important. And wow. Wouldn't mind wearing that all day long. Look how pretty this is. And look at the stunning colors you're getting. I mean, that is some super saturation for aqua. You don't see most aquas do that. Look how beautiful. And these articulated moving parts here. This is your bail. Here's your little, you know, kind of matchy mirror image of each other. We do the same at the top as on the bottom, all the way around it. That's one option. Seriously, if you like it, give me a call. Make me an offer, Sandy. We'll help you with it. I'm not kidding. I'm looking for $125,000 on it. So if I can try to, you know, get that down in the range, honestly, anybody who likes it, let me know. Just make me an offer on it. If you're close, we'll take it. I do want to show you up close, though. Here's another option that's still large. It's 8 carats. So let me go ahead and move that solitaire aside and show you this one, which is, needs polishing, and I don't know if I can get back there behind it to do that, but here it is. This is a really good stone. That's my 8 karat 17. It's 1125476. It's an emerald cut that's elongated. Emerald cuts we always expect to be rectangular in shape, but this one has a little more elongation to it, and it's 13 points in diamonds right up top, and those are actually princess cuts set together in that bail. So what a great look this is, and you know what we'll do? That's got a new mark down, and I'll go even lower. So we'll send this one out as well, and those will be, I think, it for the big aquas that I have. So yes, one larger than another, but they're both a big size. This is what the emerald cut looks like from a distance. How pretty. Same kind of bright color, and that's 817. These are invisibly set. They're stacked 4 together in that diamond shape. You've got that beautiful emerald cut. Let's take a look at that one on the neckline as well, so you can see what that'll look like. Oh, wow. See, they get prettier in, I call it kind of real life. I mean, we're always, when we're up close, that's great. We're meant to show you every last detail, but you really see it when it's like, again, this is the movement you're gonna have when you're wearing it on your neckline, the clarity that it's showing up with. It's stunning, and we'll take another look at it close up here as well and bring it on down to a great value and bring it to you for less than, I don't know, $6,000, we're gonna try. Let's blow it out right now, $2,999 instead. So $29.99 gets $300 extra off. If you like the bigger aqua, that 27 karater, let me know. We can help you out with that. Did anybody get a solitaire yellow diamond, by the way? Nobody got one. Wait, are you serious? Nobody got one? Nobody got a yellow diamond solitaire. Nobody did. You got one? Oh, okay. One? Y'all saw that for $8.99, right? Okay, so maybe we don't need to make any solitaires. I'm always getting requests for solitaires. Okay, so no solitaires needed is what you're telling me. All right, so we've got yellow diamond still here if you'd like it for $8.99. So congrats and thank you. Who was it, Jason? Who got it? Monica. Thank you, Monica. I'm so glad you liked it. All right, here we are also looking at another pendant. This is the kunzite. I love these together. I would layer these together because I think the colors are so pretty. So I would do the kunzite a little lower and then maybe the aqua up top above it. How beautiful is that stone? Rich, saturated orchid tones here. It's going to be item number 1128424. And look at that, 1975 pear-shaped. Big size here, also 8 points in the diamonds. These are going to be round brilliants in the Bail Pave, and that's going to stay in the white gold, and we'll get you an even better price than the aqua. Let's try that, shall we? I've got the aqua here for $29.99. Let's go even lower on this one. Let's make it $24.99 instead, and that way you get $250 off. It'll be $22.50 at checkout for you. That'll be fun. That's a really good one. And then we'll move right along because we've got a big Tanzanite deal and a stunning emerald cut diaspore. This diaspore, look at that one. Woo, that's pretty. It's got those pinks and purples and goldens and greens that we've been seeing in these top quality museum pieces, and yet very elegant, fancier cut there. Plus our Asher cut and blue zircon earrings. We still have the yellow diamond earrings that we had earlier today. That was with the big halo around it. So that's something to consider as well, but $24.99. And so hopefully, and again, we would love your feedback to our requester, Sandy. If you are have any feedback for us on the aquas, I can always offer to make something. I know that sounds intimidating because it sounds like it costs something extra. It doesn't. I help make jewelry all the time. So when you don't see what when we don't have currently what you need, what I do is, I was doing it this morning before the show, helping to create and design pieces that are what shoppers and viewers need. So if it's not something we currently have in stock, we get busy because obviously we have the luxury of doing that. We can make anything essentially, as long as we have the stone, we can essentially make and build whatever it is that you're looking for to really, tailor it to your price point and to what your needs are. Your likes, your dislikes, you can let us know. So you can always reach out to me if I can custom make something for you. It doesn't cost you anything, okay? It's just a service I do. I work 24 hours a day for TVON. So I'm only here on TV for 3, but I work 24 hours a day. So I'm involved in every single aspect of this business, from the customer service to the designing to the corresponding with viewers as well. So it really is important. If there is ever anything that we don't already have, we will go ahead and make it for you. And that's just something we do for free. There's no custom charge, okay? So just something if we can do it, we will. Sometimes takes a couple of days and sometimes takes a couple of weeks. It just depends on how complex the design is. But it is something that we offer to do for you. So that's going to be the Kunzite. I do think that should go at $24.99. It's actually $22.50. So let me know, and I'd love your feedback. And again, we can always work with you, and I can tell you right away if it's something we can do or not, and then I'll give you a timeline, and then I'll send you sketches, and I'm with you every step of the way. Okay, so that's just something that I do all the time for shoppers, and I'm just every now and then like to remind you about that. Okay, so it's just something I do out of the love of jewelry and the love of customers, and understanding that custom jewelry elsewhere costs a lot of money, and it takes a lot. Sometimes it takes years. So just something I want to offer for you, and always do, and have been for a lot of years here. So just a reminder. Let's take a look, and if you find something that's perfect for you on the air, in that rare instance that you go, no, I like what I see on the air, I'll take it, I like it, I shop it, great, that's good too. So take a look at this. In pendants, we'll just complete our pendant situation with this heart-shaped Tanzanite, because we've had the aqua and the Kunzite, and now the heart-shaped Tanzanite, which is item number 1128405, and that's going to be a heart-shaped stone with that very large gem presence. That's a 15 karat 61. It has a karat 33 in diamonds, and this feels very heart of the ocean. It really does. It is actually what they used. They used a Tanzanite in that famous movie. James Cameron did commission a great gentleman who I know and work with and have worked with for many years to supply a Tanzanite to actually mimic the blue diamond that they used in the famous Titanic movie. And granted, I was not in the jewelry business at the time of that movie. I was in high school, so but I remember certainly vividly that gorgeous stone. So we all do. It's a pretty famous piece of cinematic jewelry history, I would say. But this is our 1561 version of it, a karat 33 in diamonds, and that is going to be, I can't say it was worn by King Louis the 15th or 16th or whomever it was, but it is going to be that beautiful look, and of course done with a blue wing block D that is pretty impressive. So we'll take a look at it here. I also want to show you the length it's going to bring you, and it's a karat 33. And by the way, for those of you that are going, well, how do I reach out? Don't do it on the air necessarily. I can't help you while I'm hosting the show, but you can reach out via email, so you can always reach me there. But take a look at that. That's going to be 1.25 inches, top to bottom, including the bail. I'll take it on over to the neckline as well. So that's what it looks like there for you, and we have really, one heart shape left in the collection, and this is it. So it's a good time to pick it up. What do you think? Some serious saturation. We're also going to show it up close, and then I got the value you need. So there's the Kunzite. This will be a little more. Obviously, being a Tanzanite, it's going to be a little bit more than the Kunzite, but a really good stone. You can see it's a true defined heart shape. This is not some like wonky wannabe heart, because a lot of times they are. It's the wonky wannabes. Oh, we got to avoid the wonky wannabes. We just want to be a true heart shape, show the love. Here we go. It's going to be better than, I got a $21,999 price tag that just won't work. So here's what I got to do. Figure out what will work and then put it up on the screen. Here's what we've got. Better than $10,000 on a 1561. Let's sell it. It's a museum type day. Without the museum, well, there are no museum price tags. Isn't that the irony? We've got the values that are going to be better than our normal pricing when these are pieces that should not have a price attached to them because they are that level of rare. So you don't actually go to a museum and shop. You go to a museum and look. Isn't that what's so tough sometimes? I talk to a lot of jewelry lovers. They're like, exactly. That's why I avoid the museums. I don't want to see what I can't have. That's why I got to go to the store. And stores don't have what museums have, unless you're shopping here. We're the store that does. We bring museum pieces, and we happen to make them very affordable at the same time and put them on sale like we're doing right now. $89.99 it will not be. First caller to get it, who's it going to be? And what are we loving over there? Zine, what are you taking? Yes, good. What about you, Victor? Good. And here's what we've got. A better value than $89.99. Victor's like, so like, he's like, could you give me something to do besides request? I'm trying, Victor. I'm trying, okay? He's like, I came in here and I never come in this place. And I came all the way here on a Sunday morning. Yes, you did. And we'll make it worth your while. It's going to be $8,499. Barbara, oh my goodness, we're bringing out the triple star necklace. Oh, I love this necklace. We've got a Mahenge Spinel as well. I'm not sure if that's Barbara's request or somebody else's, but we got 2 requests coming up. So thank you for those. And $84.99, by the way, comes down by $850. So it'll be $76.49. And that is a per carat price of $490. Wow. For a heart shape. That's amazing. Barbara, you're gonna, oh no, we only have one? Okay, Barbara, are you on the phone lines now? Because we only have one of these necklaces and it's practically free. So let me just show Barbara her request here. It's 1110474. I cannot make it. I can only offer one. And Barbara, do not be mad if you miss it because we got one. I can't help it. I've just got one. Is that right? We're only doing one? Okay. All right. Well, 25 points in diamonds. Triple star, the bigger ones in the middle, and then you have 2 on the side about 2 inches away in either direction. It's really gorgeous on. It's just a touch of whimsy, but still sophisticated. And you know what? Adjustability. There's your length. 16, 17, 18. Spring ring closure. Let me show it to you. That would be 16, 17, 18. Blowout time is here. Got to move some jewelry. We've got 90 minutes to make a miracle. Let's do it. Sunday's here. Welcome to Sunday. Here's what I've got. $499. What are we doing? $450 at checkout. And that is a value because you're getting diamonds and gold and adjustability and VS diamonds at that in our triple star necklace. Who wanted the Mahenge? This is a beautiful Mahenge I showed the other day. We're going to bring it out. The big, wider band, cigar band style, burnished diamonds, all that good stuff. And then here we go. That's the star is here. All right, we'll keep on moving. Oh my goodness. What's going on? Look at this though. Here's the Mahenge. Oh yeah, bright as can be, neon. That's going to be 112-1644. A one of a kind again, no surprise there. Pretty much everything I got for you is one of a kind. Let me know on the star necklace, everybody. Let me know, let me know, let me know. But here is something I think you're going to enjoy. 81 point on the Mahenge. Diamond weight is 53. They're also burnished. This reminds me of that great burnished and that whole burnished and beautiful satin finish we had earlier, but this is in a wide band. So they do the cigar band style. It's slightly concave through the middle. It's a lot of bigger diamonds all the way around. Go ahead and take them, guys. And here's what we've got instead. And I know we're busy on the phone lines. We can't get anyone through. I don't have a lot of operators here today, so bear with us. I'm tempted to run out there and start answering phones. It's like the only thing around here I don't do. And I would love, the irony is it'd probably be my favorite thing in the whole world. I would love nothing more than to sit in the phone bank for like one day and just talk to our viewers. I would love it. Yes. Yeah, I can flash it. Sure, the ring. Yellow diamond band. Okay, yellow diamond solitaire coming up again. I think that had we might have a 17-minute delay today. I think we do. Here's the, because all I'm hearing is yellow diamonds are going out the door right now. There's the yellow diamond 60-point minimum with the diamonds around the side. Okay, so that's the whole, yeah, there's the yellow diamond deal for you. So yellow diamond in the middle, white diamonds on the side. That was item number 1129079. and it is going to be $8.99 at checkout. So there's been a very, very big rush all of a sudden on that yellow diamond solid. I think it's probably because maybe some people looked it up or said, if that's natural and 60 points and in a band, I think that $8.99 is kind of ridiculously good. Yes, it is. It was, I'm telling you, this is an extra savings that I should never have done. And I'm following along. It's been kind of a yellow diamond weekend here. So here's the merengue once again. So that was just, again, a little recap request. And now we're getting to this fabulous merengue spinel, one of the rarest in the world. Item number is 1644, and it's going to be in the white gold only. And we'll make this really simple and easy. Let me know on the heart-shaped Tanzanite too. That one should go. And we will make this one $19.99. Yeah, $200 off that too. So $17.99 at checkout. Enjoy. And keep letting me know what's going from earlier, because we have a lot of busy lines. And I think that everyone's recapping, reviewing the show, taking advantage of pieces from much earlier today. So that would be one I highly, highly recommend. Okay. So that's going to be, this is a stunning, stunning piece, isn't it? Let me try this one on for you. I'm not sure who requested it, but the first caller who says yes gets it. That's always the policy. We are, again, a one-of-a-kind type of network, so always rewarding to be on the phone lines first to give you that huge advantage and say yes. And then there we have it with all those burnished diamonds. You can see how wide it is, but it's going to taper nicely in the back, so it's still very comfortable and very wearable. And then, yes, we are going to bring out a Tanzanite, Asher cut. Wait till you see this tansy we've got. That's our last look at the merengue. I'm not waiting for pieces to sell either. That's also why pieces are going after the fact. We're just going to, I'm showing you the jewelry, giving you the best price anybody possibly can in this world. Yeah. Thank you. Enjoy. Thanks, Barbara. And then here we go. I do want to show you this one. This one's new. So I know you guys aren't into the new a lot, but here we are. I mean, what? I can't help it. We got new. It looks like that. I got to show it. That is a stunning radiant cut color change sphene. Let me just pop it in front of your eyes for a second, just in case there's somebody out there looking for the ultimate high level sphene. That would be it. And I know new is sometimes scary because you think I'm getting a new price tag. I'm not. I am literally taking, you got to understand, I am a shopper first. I am a shopper. All I'm doing is I help facilitate shopping. And hopefully I make it really easy. I hope so. That's my goal, is to make jewelry shopping affordable when it really shouldn't be on world-class collectibles like this. But here's what we're doing. This is a fantastic sphene. It's one of our bigger ones. They certainly usually top out around 1 carat. This is our 485. And it's not too dark, which is where sometimes they fail. They can fall flat if they're too poor. Sorry, signet ring. I'm sorry. That was poor signet ring. But sometimes they fall a little flat. They get too dark. And then you guys go, where's the color? Where's all that beautiful, you know, pop? This is the brilliance you want. Take a look at that. It's going to be 1128,461. So this is 485. It's a, I mean, technically, it's actually an emerald cut. It just looks like a radiant. That's what's funny. They actually labeled it as a radiant cut when it's not. Because look at it, it's got all these colors bursting from the center, so it looks like there's faceting that's actually responsible for that. It's not, it's an emerald cut. And that says it all. 1128,461 is your item number. Don't forget, the merengue is still here if you want it. And here's our 485 with a carat 15 in diamonds. And it needs a little extra rub down, so I'm going to do that here. And then we're going to get it home right away. This is just fantastic. Change the gold if you'd like to. That's a big bonus you have with some of the new, is that we're still just going to go ahead, and since it hasn't been on the air a million times, we're going to go ahead and change the gold color for you if it's just not perfect the way it is. So that just means yellow or rose are options. No charge for that. Remember, we don't ask for extra money. I'm not going to say, oh, you want a gold color change? Oh, that's going to be an extra $3,250. No, it's just the price you pay, okay? I just want you to have it the way you want it, and we're going to do this for better than $99.99 right now. New one right now, taking it down in price, even better than even 9 or 8 or 7. It's a nearly 5 carat. You know how rare these are, and that stone still goes from green to red. So yes, it will. Green to red, the whole body color shifts, actually changes fully when you're in a different light source. So that's important as well. And that one's going to be down to only $49.99. That's it, $49.99, one caller for that one. So you know what? It's funny, Risa, I just had a request for that the other day. I don't think we have it. Let me see if anything has changed with it. As soon as I have an operator available, we'll check on that one, Risa, and see if we have that. I know that's one of our star necklaces with the charms, so I'll see if we have it for you. Also, See, she got the right idea. This is the time in a sale event you want to ask about pieces you've thought of in the past. At the top of the hour, we're going to talk Tanzanite. That's going to be that 427 that is so remarkable. Here is, I got to do something crazy with this one. It's shaping up to be one of those days where the desperation is setting in, and we're going to have to take a new piece like that and really, really do something crazy. So top of the hour, it'll be coming out. Let's get the fabulous diaspora home as well. That's going to be the emerald cut. Now, I know some of you already have your Tanzanites. If so, you can leave us. But honestly, if you don't have a blue wing block D yet, you're going to need one. Let's take a look, though, at the ultimate. This is the ultimate. Look at that first from this angle. Every time I move it, it's changing. We're going all the way. It's like standing on its tippy toes. But is this not a fascinating stone? One more color change stone for you. Not Sphene, diaspora. One source, Turkish, color change. Oh, who needs another light source? Look at that go. Greens, blues. I'm seeing Paraiba blue greens. I'm seeing yellow diamond bright yellows. I'm seeing pinks, reds, purples, goldens, champagnes, everything stacked with baguettes on the sides. And it's going to be item number 112963. Welcome to Sunday. We got an hour and 20 minutes to go. What do you want to shop at 10% off? That is the question at hand today. But look at that stone. Isn't that impressive? It's got to be. If that doesn't impress you, I don't know if jewelry's your thing. This is a 10 karat exactly, 14 karat solid. You're going to choose your gold on this one too. Why not? We did white to start. I know these white diamonds are tricky, so let me show you the angle here. So you can see how bright and white those diamonds are, stacked with gold on the sides here. That's called a semi-bezel. So you've got each one, top and bottom, just completely rimmed in gold, bringing this color like you see it there. The diamond weight, by the way, is 73 points among what look like pretty similar sizes here. 73 points, and 6 of them means about 12 points apiece. Andy, I do have a request for you if you want to come on up. I'll show it to you. We'll see if we have it. Farisa, here's what we've got, and it's going to be better. Okay, so $18,999. Before you leave me, Andy, come on up here. I need a request here for you. I don't know what the item number is, but you know this necklace, and we'll see if we have it. Okay, thank you. So here we go. This is not going to be. I think it's different. This is the one with the charms on the side. Or you checked for it? That's what I thought. Okay, same. No, Risa, we do. Sorry, we don't have it, Risa. All right. Don't have it. Do not have it. All right. So coming up, this is going to be, I guess we'll just have to concentrate on this one. We'll have to concentrate on the diaspora, white, gold, yellow, or rose. Like I said, you're going to change the gold color if you want to. This stone looks too good in every color, so I want you to just choose your favorite. Whatever you have, it's going to look great. If your preference is yellow, do it. If your preference is rose, you can do that as well. We have this lull now. I think we are like all set up now. Everyone's got their yellow diamonds that wanted them. We had some pendants going out. Good news there. Here's what we have for you now. One of the most important stones I can ever show you. I want to borrow it. I'm going to take it away, and I'm going to borrow it over here because that is a stone I want you to see from across the room. So yes, those of you that only like smaller jewelry, this is not for you. But if you really do want something bright, impactful, beautiful, I mean, I'm a fan of emerald cuts. I wear a diamond. Like, it's special. There's something special about an emerald cut. It's just, especially when you've got so many different colors at play. And this is before, you don't need to change your light environment to see the different colors. This stone is proving that to you because it's so high end. It's so on the highest level of the diaspora spectrum. You don't need to even get into incandescent light to see the pinks and the reds and the purples and the goldens and the greens and the aquas and all these different colors that are showing up right here for you. And it's not going to be $19,000 because I got to make some miracles happen. We got an hour and 18 minutes left to go, and then I don't see you till Wednesday night. That's far away. So let's get our TVON shopping fix in, and I am certainly making it worth your while on a pricing structure level. We couldn't go any lower than these prices here. So this is the time to take advantage. Let's go ahead and show it again here on the up close so you can see all those colors play. Then we'll try it on a little closer up. But again, from one color to another as it goes. It's just an incredible stone. And yet we're going to take it on down and make it even better and send it out. And I'm so glad, Kirsten, thank you. And you know what I'm going to do here? We'll make it better than even $8,999, and I want to put it on the auction block so we can go less. Let's go even lower than that. And I'm waiting. When you've got a 10 karat diaspora, and there, I told you this yesterday, $3,800 a carat wholesale for the 2 carats that are all hazy and included that you would never even know are the same stone if you saw it next to this one. They don't even look related to what you normally see in diasporas, is so included. And so just downright, they can be very, very unattractive stones, and then they can be absolute stunners. There's a wide variety. It's like all amethyst to me is pretty. All Tanzanite's even pretty. You know, it's pretty enough. Even in low quality, it's pretty. It's a pretty stone. I don't think it ever looks bad. This material, someday I'm going to have to just go out and buy one and show you what it typically looks like, because you would never believe it to even be the same. So I would say if you're even thinking about going into this rare realm, you get this version, and we're going to take a look at that. Look at everything it does. This is no trick of the fancy technology of TV, because we may be TV, but we ain't fancy. So this is your chance to pick up something extraordinary. How about those stacks of baguettes aligning the sides? Do we want to start at 8 or 7 or 6, or is 5 more comfortable? Maybe $5,000, because that's only 500. Look, she can do math. That's easy math. 500 bucks? A carat? That sounds better. Free diamonds, free gold. White, yellow, or rose. Like I said, you can change up the gold. I'm going to let you just have your way. Get whatever you want to do. Make it yours. Make it your own. Make it whatever you love the best. But here's the deal. It's not going to be $5,000. It's not $45,000. It's not $4,000. I'm really going. We're scraping the absolute, under cost on everything has pretty much been the name of the game today. It's been an hour and 45 minutes or so of like all under cost. This continues now, not $45,000, not even $4,000. I want to get you to a reasonable level so that, let's just make this deal. If you call me today, I'm going to trade you what's normally for a $3,800 per carat for a loose stone in the wholesale trade. First of all, you got to go be in the business to go into a wholesale trade show. You got to have a resale license and all that stuff. But if you did all that, went into a wholesale trade show, found the one guy that's got the diasporas, because there's one guy, he's monopolizing all of it. Sorry, he is. He's monopolizing all of it. It's one family. It's turned into one guy. He's roving the world. He's going to every trade show. He's selling it for $3,800 a carat for 1 carat stones, 2 carat stones, 3 carat stones. They don't look anything like this. They're included. They're dirty. They're cloudy. They're hazy. And yet, let's make this deal. If you want to give me $3,800, the price you have to give him for 1 carat of material, if you want to give me 38, I'll give you a 10 carat. In diamonds, in gold, all that free. That's a good trade. That's a good trade. Let's make it an incredible trade. A cannot miss it. You're dialing in no matter what trade. Let's not even do 4,000 or 38. Let's not even do the per carat price of $3,800. That's what 1 carat goes for in the wholesale world. You got to be a reseller. You got to be like us. That's got to be your whole life's blood. That's what you do. That's your livelihood. That's what you do for a living. You sling the rocks, you trade gems, you buy and sell. What I'm doing is better than 38. I'm going to go $3,500. So that's the trade. Better trade, right? You get the whole 10 karat stone, the stunning museum level, the bright as can be ultimate color change. You get the big stacks of diamonds. Remember, those are on average 12 points a piece, more actually, and gold. A gold band that is worth a whole lot more than that auction open is. That is a fair trade. That is a fair trade. I'm under the price of 1 carat of wholesale material of diaspora that doesn't look anything like this, that is not high quality level like this is. And we are going to go 35. Let's see who's got it. $10 increments. If you want to come on in and participate, now is the time. This is what's going to be required for this next hour and 13 minutes that we have ahead. There will be things you've never seen. This is one of them. There will be opportunities you've never had before. This is one of them. Here we go. 35. Do we have $3,500? We do not. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I can't say I anticipated that happening. Maybe we need to give it 60 seconds. But, you know, before we do that, I have seen crazy things many times over. This is getting a little bit inexplicable, to be honest with you. How about this? We're going to make that trade even sweeter. Let's not do 35. It's a $10 increment. This is an enormously pretty stone. And I know it's going to be so much prettier when you see that angled up. So remember, I'm going to come back over and we'll face it right up to you so you can really see the beauty of the stone. But it's not going to be 35 or 34 or 33 or 32 or 31. This is calling all collectors. And if you're going, I'm not a collector, You can be. You really can be. One phone call today, one phone call right now, you are a collector. If you get that at home, you are a collector. No question about it. 3,100 and still no open. I'm really searching for you out there. I'm trying to reel you in today because this is stunning value. How about $3,000? It's my final offer. $3,000 to get it started. Take a look at that. That's going to be 60 seconds to get it going. 60 seconds, and I want to hear from you. Look how beautiful that stone is. The rest is up to you. I have done everything I can do there. The rest is going to be up to your phone calls. Look at that. Look what that stone does. Every color. I mean, what in the world? How do you even describe it? This is the beauty of color change. You can't describe it as one color. It's not one color. It's already trying its hardest here to change color right before your eyes in the improper light source. Look what that's doing. Oh. Wow. Okay. Do you have the open? We got it. 3,000. Who is it? Huh? Oh. Really? Okay. We got 3,000. We've got the open. Let's sell it. I guess I got to give it a farewell. It's last call, and somebody has seen. Is she a reseller, you think, Jason? Is she a reseller? Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. I just, there's only so much I can say. We're either, listen, there are days when you got a lot of people, and there are days when you don't. And I haven't checked the news. I don't know if something's going on today, but I'll tell you this. I've never seen a value like this, and I'm at the mercy of your bids, or lack thereof. But right now, we have the open at 3,000, one bidder. So we're going to give it a final call. It's going to be a quick 2-minute sign off. That's it. 2 minutes. We got an hour and 10 minutes to go in the show to shop all week. Let's get you the values. Here it is. If you want Diaspora at all, that's the one you should own. That is the one you should own. I feel 100% confident in saying that. That is the one you should own. Let's give it a last 2-minute call. Here it is. 2 minutes, last chance. And thank you so much for bidding. All right. Where's she calling from, by the way, Jason? Oh, really? Somewhere nearby? I know where that is. You know where? She might be in the industry. You know why? You've heard of the Gemological Institute of America? That's where it is. Seriously, that's where their international headquarters are, right there, and she lives there? Wow. She might be calling from the campus. Is she a professor of mine? Has she ever taught me? Has she ever seen me give a symposium there? Wow. That's pretty cool. Yeah, she's down south. She's down about, sometimes it takes me 5 hours to get there. Sometimes if you go in the middle of the night at like 3 a.m., it can take 2. But usually it takes 5 to 6 hours to get down there. All right. Well, we've got a $3,000 bid, and we've got a final 55 seconds remaining. What does this mean for our top of the hour Tanzanite? This is getting a little bit spooky. I have to tell you, I do have a 4-carat 27 Astrocut coming up at the top of the hour. Interestingly enough, there's a gorgeous stone with the 3-stone style that is, I'll tell you right now, this is how I set all of my personal jewelry. All the stones, I've been really working hard at setting all my stones. I have a lot of loose stones from a lot of years back, and I'm finally getting around to setting them because, it's only so much longer I'm going to probably be in this business. So I'm getting all that done. I'm like setting all my important stones and all that. So I must say it's kind of the way forward. 3-stone rings. We're going to show you a 3-stone ring at the top of the hour with Tanzanite. And it's very, very, very exciting. So we've got a special treat coming up at the top of the hour. It's about 8 minutes away. This one's gone, I think. I don't think it's leaving very far. It's going to stick in the state, it sounds like. How exciting is that? 3,000 and last call once, twice, 3 times. Well, I hope she's a collector. If not, she is now. Thank you so much. That is sold. This is what I'm speaking of that's coming up at the top of the hour. That is a gorgeous 3-stone ring. It's going to be the Asher cut in the center. This is Blue Wing Museum Reserve, by the way. I've been waiting for this one to come out to play. It is the perfect happy medium ring. It's everything in elegance. It's all high end. The Asher cut is extremely important. The big diamonds are extremely important. I don't even know if I can go on, guys. This is a delay. There's something going on. We're getting a lot of calls now in the auction and it's already gone. I'll tell you what, at the top of the hour, this is coming out. I should probably save it for another day, maybe Wednesday, but then you wouldn't get the discount. So let's do this. Let's make this our top of the hour special in 7 minutes. I'm gonna have 1129-053. That's the 3-stone ring. This is how everything is set in high-end designer this whole era. We're seeing nothing but this. And it usually is big pear shapes. It's usually pear shapes on the side and really mixing and matching your cuts here where you've got the square, that stark squared off design with the right angles, and then you've got the beautiful pear shapes on the side. That's coming up at the top of the hour. In the meantime, I'm going to show you this. This is a very important bracelet, and then we'll get to some blue zircon earrings that are affordable. This is a sapphire bracelet. Look at that. Wow. Again, this feels also like we've got the Queen's Ransom here. We've got the big aqua pendant that was earlier, felt very royal and regal. So does this. This is blue sapphires and diamonds in a tennis bracelet of sorts. It really does feel like a bit of a tennis bracelet style. Look at the marquise cuts that are through the middle, really kind of syncing up all of your ovals and their halos together. That is outstanding, is it not? So that's going to be 1128900, and that is our platinum piece. It's actually got 888 of sapphires and a lot of diamond weight as well. Come in a little closer here, and then we'll walk you through all the stones because it's the same size and same color through and through and through, and they do go all the way through the 7-inch bracelet. It's 352 in diamonds as well, and let me take you on a little tour here of the whole piece. It's going to have an insert box closure, which is going to be all but undetectable because it's even got a fold under style closure. So that's your safety catch there. And then you've got all the way through, look at those bright blues. We'll just walk you through them here as quickly as we can. That is some seriously consistent, bright, amazing material. And there they are, all the way to the other end, which is going to be the insert style of your closure. And then, of course, that fold under clasp for you. So that is a stunning sapphire and diamond bracelet. Let me try it on for some size perspective here. And also give you great value. If you want to go ahead and steal a big bracelet from us, again, feels like the regal, elegant collection that is beyond what we even typically see in bracelets, and we bring some beauties, bangles and tennis bracelets, but now giving you that gorgeous style where you've got the sapphires perfectly matched, all the diamonds from end to end. Check that out. So that's exciting there. Look at that, all the way finished, of course, all in platinum. What a stunning piece. You can see how it's actually going to have a great fluidity to those links as well. So nothing stiff or catching, nothing that's going to kink or be that, you know, it can be very difficult sometimes to manufacture bracelets like this, especially the bigger stones that you're working with. It can be tough to create that really fluid style link, but they've done it here perfectly. And it used to be $79,999. We bring the high end all the time, and yet just don't make it seem all that high end on a price point standpoint. That's really what's exciting about these values and these big bold pieces. So new discount here, fantastic. I do have a 251. Suzette, I was talking about you earlier, not specifically your name on the air, but I was talking about you before when I was working this morning early before the show started on putting together some diamonds. I can. It's in a bridge though, so I know that you're not looking for bridge mountings, but if you'd like to see it, Suzette, I can still bring it out. As a matter of fact, Victor, if you just want to go tell Andy, we were looking at a 251 yellow diamond. She's not interested in the style, I don't think, but we can bring it out and show her anyways, just so she can get a visual on it. And then she'll probably tell me she likes the diamond and not the mounting, and then we can reset it. So or actually we can't on the bridge, but I've been working on something for you, Suzette. So I was going to have a couple options for you by Wednesday, but let's take a look at that $79,999, get it a lot lower. How about less than 20? How about less than 15? How about we take it even lower? And this is where you have the big savings, the ultimate in savings, the ultimate, because you've got more to save here than anything else we've had the entire day. And yet it's not going to be 79, 69, 59. Like I said, I'm going under 20. I'm going under 15. These are real words. I mean it. I know I'm up here just like trying something, but when it comes down to it, guys, we really are blowing out jewelry. We really are. We need, obviously you need to do something to bring in a certain amount just to keep the show on the air, right? We got to do it. So If it's just we're going to require better values today, that's what you've been seeing for the last 2 hours. We got 1 hour left to do it. That's why you should make requests known. These are the pieces you save the most on because you got the bigger piece, so it's a 10% off percentage-based sale. That's why if it's under 15,000, which it really is, let's take a look at it again, it's going to be even better. And it won't be 15, and it won't be 14, thank you. It won't be 13. We're going $12,999 on the bracelet. $12,999, 7 inches in, or 6 3/4 rather, on this one. I'm going to double check that just to make sure. Chances are I measured that before, and I just want to do it again because that's really going to be important. Obviously, it's going to either fit or it won't, and I don't want you to buy anything that's not going to fit. And it is 6 3/4, so that's good. So it's going to fit an average size wrist for the most part, also a smaller wrist, which not all bracelets do, and that one's going to be a little bit easier to wear. So if you like a smaller piece, that's going to be it. And then here is that yellow diamond. It's a 251, as I did mention. That is stunning, but it's got a lot extra, right? It's got a lot. And I know, Suzette, I mean, this is what's beautiful about communicating with you guys is I get to know what you're looking for, so I can always give you a heads up when there is something new. I keep that little mental Rolodex of everything everyone's looking for in my head, and also a extensive notebook that keeps all your requests on hand from whether they come in through social media feeds or email or even through the good old-fashioned telephone. If you call me, I'll write down your request. But here's what we've got in a stunning 251. This is what I know so many of you missed out on the 224, and I feel awful. I tried to see if we could make anything that would be the same. Not quite. We don't have a lot of 2.5 carat diamonds here, but this is the 251 that is set in a bridge. It does have to stay in this mounting actually, so I've already asked on that, but it's got the two-tone elements. It's got more in the yellow diamonds around it, so you're getting a lot of extreme quality here with the item number 11200812. So you've got a really good look, and of course it's all about that cushion cut center 251. And maybe, you know, honestly, their prices are really good, so at this point sometimes people shop it just for the center. That would not be a bad idea. I know that seems crazy when you've got 95 points in the white diamonds and 52 points in the yellow, but honestly, when you're getting a 251, that's what it's all about. And there's very, very few ways to get a natural yellow diamond in that size for this price tag. With really, you have to go faux. You have to go some, you know, lab-grown material. I would like to encourage you to think a little bit more important than that. I don't want you to have to go lab-grown if you don't need to. So here it is. Oh, okay, that's fine, Tracy, no problem. We usually have, it's mostly TV viewers, Tracy, usually. So, yeah, I know our social feeds have been up and down all week, so I'm sorry about that. I'm not in charge. I wish I could run Facebook. I mean, I don't really envy it. It's not my favorite forum, but yeah, I'm not in charge of Facebook, Tracy, so I can't control when that goes down or anything like that. But I'm sorry to hear that we've had some online troubles today. I'm sorry about that. I wish it was fluid all the time. It's not always. But we are on TV too, so TV's our main viewership, so keep that in mind. But 18 karat gold here, 251, and here's what I'll do. It's as is, two-tone gold, very large bridge. We do have, well, there's going to be a value for somebody. And I know, Jason, you had somebody after the show too. I mean, we had so many people that missed out on that 224 yesterday. This would be, it is bigger, and it's got so much going on around it. I do want to make this affordable, and you know, I think $29,999 is going to be a tough sell today. So what I want to do is this. I'm going to take it to a ridiculous low. We did sell the 224 yesterday. It's what got everybody all upset that they missed it. I want to make this a true alternative. I know it's so much more. I know, we all understand that when you get more diamonds, it should be more money. But considering we hit that sweet spot of pricing to the point where everyone reacted so positively, but we only had one ring and we couldn't accommodate everybody who missed it, I want to do this. And this is a quick little request. We will get to our Tanzanite next, which is our Asher cut in the 3-stone, which is something that I know we're going to do something incredible on for you. So our big top of the hour is coming up, but this is going to be an insanely good deal. Yesterday's deal, what did I do on that? $99.99? And this is so much bigger, so much larger. 251 center instead of a 224. You're going up another 1/4 carat in size, which is a huge exponential. It's not a big deal in certain stones, but in diamonds it is. And then you add all this gold of this very large bridge. And then, oh yeah, you're getting the yellow and the white diamonds together. I will blow this out right now. And I know it's not going to fit me right now because it's only a size 5 and I'm really a 5.5, so I just can't get that all the way over the knuckle. But here's, well, you know, if I do, it'll stay there forever. That happened yesterday. But here we go. This is what it looks like on the pinky. Let me just hover it over the ring finger for you, which is likely how you're going to wear it. And this one will be easy deal. No longer 19,000. No longer. Let's blow it out truly. This will be Even better. Even better. I'll make it $9,999. That way you can get all the extras and virtually the same price. And yes, it's actually going to be $89.99. You get $1,000 saved, yes. Tanzanite pendant, are you talking about the heart shape? Who got the heart shape? I'm feeling the love. Mary, congratulations. It's so beautiful. Is she going to reenact the scene? Don't drop it into the ocean, Mary. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, but wearing it is so beautiful. Okay, so $99.99 and $89.99. It's Tansy time again because we're going to talk about the stunning Asher cut that is on the way. Stunning. Very excited about this Asher cut. And now you see Tanzanite's starting to go. It's really important to pick up the Tanzanites before they're gone forever. And this is crucial. $89.99 on that ring. How stunning. We're going to size it for you. Two-tone gold goes with everything. That's essentially the price we had on a smaller stone yesterday with a lot less going on around it. So when you get that for $8,999, well, that's one you're going to be not just happy with. I think that's going to make you happy every single minute of every single day that you have that on your hand. Actually, even if you just, there's a point of pride knowing you own jewelry like this, even when you're not wearing it. And I can't imagine not wearing it because I think if you have something like this, remember it's diamond, so it's durable. So as long as you just, you know, if you feel like it's not too big for daily wear, wear that thing. Wear it. It is so beautiful and it's already verifying. Do not let what happen. I was here so long yesterday after the show and I got to tell you, all we did was turn people away on the 224. That's all we did. Turn people away. Then I'm going through my emails. Oh my gosh, so many people missing out on the 224. Don't let that happen today. Look what I did with that price to make the bigger stone affordable. Look at that. So who's going to take it? Is it Zine's caller? Is it Jason's caller? Is it? Okay, so we're verifying on this one. We'll give it 30 seconds, then we got to get to our Tanzanite deal. Big top of the hour coming up. This is so it. This is the ring you need to have. And you're going to love it. And if you don't love it, you can message me personally and tell me that. And I will work to make it, like, again, right. But I don't know if I'm going to have anything that's going to satisfy you because how does it get better than this? How does it get any larger or any better or any more? How does it get any more value than this? There's a value story here. You're spending under $9,000. And if you want to put 45 on one card and 45 on another, do it. Why not? Why? Sure, why not? Like one card's due at the end of the month and one card's due in the middle of the month. So go ahead and do that. Split them up. That's no big deal. Put 45 on one card and 45 on the other. If that makes it easier for you to handle and that makes it easier to get the piece home, because what you can't do is call me in a month and say, I decided. I want the 251. I want the 10% off. I want the deal. You can't do that. You can't come in later at a later date and get it. Zine, what are you taking over there? Requests are coming in. What about you, Jason? Same? Requests. Okay, well, good thing is we got this one here for another moment. That's good. And at the end of the show, we'll probably see the same exact thing happen. This is what happened. I showed you the 224. I showed it probably 6 or 7 times. And then all of a sudden at the end of the show, everybody decided they had to have it. Don't let that happen today where you miss out. Now let's get to this top of the hour because this is what I have been more than excited about to bring out this Asher cut. It is 1129053. It is new right now, and I'm still discounting. We got 55 minutes to do it. So let's do it, guys. Let's get you 10% off on whatever you can dream up or fathom, whatever you can call and ask about. If it's still here, you're discounting. But this is what we've got. A 427 in the Asher cut. 427 is extensive value here. You've got that beautiful color. I'm going to, make sure you wait to see it like face up so you can see all the reds because you're going, where are the reds? They're there. Ooh, are they there? This is how I'm setting every stone I have right now in a 3-stone style. Now, depending on the cut, I sometimes do emerald cuts on the side, sometimes baguettes on the side, sometimes I do pear shapes on the side, sometimes rounds. This is so lovely because it really situates it on the hand where it's nothing but stones across the top. You'll see. It's got 2 big diamonds, 47 points in total. That may not sound like a lot, but you consider that is over 23 points a piece. They're basically quarter carats is what they are. And we are going to send it flying on out of here. Just call early. White, gold, only on this one. And it's going to be, wow. Well, here's the issue. It's a $69.99 ring. Just know that. If this was not low on a rampage, if it wasn't the end of the week and our last call on the disc, all that stuff, I would ask for $69.99. And please understand, be proud to give you that price with a $700 discount. additionally. That's not what I'm going to do because I wonder, it just makes me wonder if that's going to work today. We've only got 53 minutes left. So at this point, we got to make something wild happen. Look at, do you see what I mean about sitting across the finger? No gold band, it's exposed. It's all about the center stone and the two, what should be center stones on their own, but they're accents on the side. Good stones deserve good diamonds. True, good stones deserve good diamonds. You have it here, you have one of our best, and I just want to make it in your size, ready to wear, send it on out, watch this go. And we're not, please remember it should be $69.99. Just know that. Should be $69.99 with a $700 discount and yeah. If you want to pay $6,300, understanding that that is a value, and if you're feeling a little like weak in the knees over these discounts today and going, I don't know, I feel a little, do you ever feel guilty? Like guilty for shopping TVON because, oh my goodness, I stole the piece. I didn't pay enough for my jewelry. Did you ever feel that way? I know, I sense that because it's really values that are just, to be honest, a little too good, but spoiling you is the name of the game. That's what we're all trying to do. So what I'm going to do, and Teresa, we've got your request right after this Tanzanite, but we're not going to get 69 and nobody's on the phone line, so it's like a wide open runway right now. You can call in and put yourself right there at the front of the line, and hopefully in the next couple of moments, you're going to own this ring and you're going to be also ecstatic over the value I put together for you. Take a look at it. It's going to be white gold, your size, ready and out to you. And no, it is not going to be 69. That's a was price. We're going to keep on discounting. We got 50 minutes to make it happen. And this one's not going to be 6 or 5 or 4 or 3. What about $29.99? I know that'll go. I've been selling Tanzanite blue wing block Ds for 6.5 years. You tend to know when the sweet spot of pricing is hit, but we're going lower. We're going a lot lower than that. I'm not making, now I know, $29.99, $300 off, $26.99, fabulous. Watch what I am going to do. This is not going to be for the faint of heart here. This is a major Tanzanite, and you're still ripping off the museum because guess what? They don't get it if you do. Isn't that, I just think that's pride. I think that's a point of pride. I got something, the museum doesn't get it because I took it instead. Yeah, you did, and you didn't even have to pay $29. Or 28, or 27, or 26, or 25, even $24.99. This is a major value. And when there's a band of gold this solid and heavy, and I know y'all want to see how it's finished, there it is on the inside, so that's going to be comfortable sitting atop the hand, glides right on, glides right off. You know what I think is so amazing? It's the perfect medium-sized ring. It's not a small ring. It's not dainty and barely there. But it's not oversized where you're never wearing it. It's not this, oh, how am I going to wear it? Oh, is it going to impede my flexibility? This is just a beautiful wearable side to side across the finger ring, and it will not be 24. We need callers. I really want to help you own it. And the fact is, when you get it, it's gone. But everybody loves to wait, and then it's gone. You're going, oh, I can't get one? Here's the problem. We don't have abundance of quantity. It's how we differ from everybody else. One of the myriad of ways we differ from everybody else. I don't have a warehouse with item number 1129053 and a vault of them sitting in a dusty box somewhere. This has been made for you on Friday afternoon. It was completed, polished, perfected, everything. I get the pleasure of presenting it to you the best way I know how. And here it is for somebody to pick up. And you're going to save and save some more and save some more and save some more just to get it done. It's not going to be $24.99. I know that's a value. You take $250 off. We're going to keep on going. And I am at this point of the show where we're just saying this is giveaway central. It's all about the giveaways. And if there was ever a time to try a piece of TVON jewelry, to try a Tanzanite, we're only giving you the very best in the world. And everybody can tell you they got the best, but you know better because let your eyes be your educator. If it's a light color, it's not the best. If it doesn't have visual reds, it's not the best. If it's a more purple than it is blue, it's not the best. This is what the best looks like, and it's only here, and it's not going to be 24 or 23 or 22. There's a reason it's a top of the hour, and it's because it's downright dirt cheap for what this is, and those are massive diamonds beside it. Those are the big diamonds. Those are the big pear shapes. And it's not 22 or 21 or $2,000. I am blowing it out. This is your wonderful day to shop, and you will be so happy you did. It's only $19.99, and it's $200 extra discount for the heck of it. just to say, take it and know that you got the most awesome value and our best in the world, and that is the best material anywhere. And that's exciting to bring you while it's at the tail end of it here. We don't have a lot of material left to make jewelry out of. They are set to go to museums anyways, and here is your chance to pick up that stunner. $19.99, and it's still here if you want it. $17.99 at checkout. Teresa, you ready? We've got your yellow diamond coming up. It's a big carat 62, and it's a pair. So we'll see that coming up for you next. And who is going to be the lucky shopper? Who's going to get it? Teresa, you want to see this ring on the hand first? It is so divine. Look at that ring. Wow. You want to talk about some high style. Look at that teardrop shape among this beautiful. So as much as I want to show this, hold on. We got to look at that Tanzanite. I think this delay is really serious. Like, I don't know what's going on. There is a delay. Something's going on. I just, $7,000 ring, $1,770 or $1,799 to get that home, just kind of makes you wonder. Really, truly, the moment to get it is now. Because calling later is not going to help. Calling Wednesday is not going to help. We shut down Monday and Tuesday. We don't have an ability for you to shop on Monday and Tuesday. You got to shop the show. That's the thing. People think, oh, I can buy it later. Let me call them late. Got to shop the show. You got to shop within 3 hours. That's the deal. It's a policy. So you got to shop the show. Take a look at that. $17.99. That's the way we're working here. So this is where you've got now. Very, very rarely is there anything left from the show to shop in the future, but that is quite the deal there. And we've got the yellow diamond coming up next for you, Teresa. It's on the way, and that is our blue wing block D superstar right there. And 3-stone style, can't beat it. Luxury at its very, very best. Is anybody getting the Tanzanite? All right, it's here. I'll keep showing it till it sells. And we did this yesterday with the yellow diamond, and then we had, and the yellow diamond was like $9 grand. But yesterday when I was doing this, guess what? Everybody decided to call it 120. I don't know why. Maybe that's the delay. Maybe it could be, who knows? Maybe they were just seeing it presented. I don't know. I can't figure it out. Again, the one thing, I do everything here except like run the online feeds and answer the phone calls. That's the other thing. I can't control what's going on with how we beam the images up to the satellites in the sky and goes down to your house, whether you're watching on cable or satellite or internet or whatever. I don't know. That's not really my jurisdiction. But I know this. When I just give jewelry away, when I stand up here with my passion for this jewelry and value, and I stand up here and give away jewelry like that on a sale day with prices like this, and if stuff's sitting around, that just means we ain't broadcasting. That's all that means. We're just not broadcasting, or people don't have their broadcasts on. And this is where I know some of you are like, I don't know, is it too cheap? Should I try it? Is it gonna be good? Well, yeah, look at the ring. Yeah, it's good. It's not good, it's not great, it's not beautiful, it's the best. Yes. I can show you everything again. I showed it and we'll show it again because I know how many people are like, so there's gremlins inside? Why is it so cheap? Look at the inside. No, they're not. There's no bad juju. There's no demons. This is part of why I don't like estate. Call me weird, but because I'm not usually like all woo, but I believe that like homes have energy. I believe that cars have energy. And I believe that jewelry sometimes has energy. I do. I'm weird like that. I do. Like when I was shopping for my house, like sometimes you just got a bad feel. And like when I'm shopping for a car, sometimes there's like a bad story. You know, there's like a bad story. Like, I'm not sure. It's like, there's a bad story. Then you're like, oh, I don't know. Maybe that's had some issues. Or oh, I'm not sure what that's been through. I think that things can carry energy. I don't know. I think they do. And so jewelry, it's why I don't like selling estate jewelry, to be honest. It's like you got all the condition issues of it's all scratched up and nicked up anyway. So yeah, it's tough to sell estate jewelry. And you're like, I don't know. Like, was that diamond ring? Was that like did that have some bad luck? Was that like part of a divorce? I don't know. So I don't want to have I just want, let's start fresh. I'm a believer in let's start fresh with our jewelry. Let's start fresh. Let's give you positive energy, positive vibes, great value. It's all good, right? I don't know. So call me crazy. I don't want everyone else's thoughts on that, but it really is. It's an important piece. All right. Teresa's been patiently waiting for this. Showed it on the hand. Let's show it up close. It is a dynamite piece, really. It's a big pear shape, 8757. Well, we're having fun today. That's fun. Yep. Kathy says you're working hard today. Yeah, kind of every day. It's amazing. That's the fun part. You know, it's really fun about this business, and every day is a challenge, you know. Got a lot of pressure on you to do all these things, and every single day, day in and day out, you know. It's like an athlete. You're only as good as your last game. That's my world, you know. You're only as good as your last game. You can have like, yeah, you can be Michael Jordan. You can have 80 points in a game, but what'd you do for me lately? Same here as a show host. You're only as good as your last show. So every day you gotta work. You gotta really work. But I gotta say, it is fun. It's a fun challenge. It's what makes it exciting. But it's really a pleasure to bring out values. I love a discount show because I can just blame it on the sale. You know, well, I'm doing what I gotta do. Gotta make things really, really, really affordable. So even when they shouldn't be, yes, I take full responsibility. But here's 1128757. It's platinum. It's a carat 62 pear shape, yellow. I know I had to zoom way, way back just to get the whole scope of the design in. But yeah, that's what it looks like right there, straight up. It's 72 points in diamonds as well. Those will be the white diamonds. This is set in platinum. It's still sizable, and that's a pretty wide band. Now, I do want to show you how it's finished on the inside and then pop it on the hand again. I had it one way. I'll pop it on the other way for you as well. Yeah, Kathy, I think basically you can just hang out with me now. Kathy was torn between me and some other entertainment, but I think that I'll be even more entertaining than they will be. But look at this. Yeah, that's going to be our 162 and 72 points. And I don't know, which way do we like it better? This way it's kind of reminding me of like an asymmetrical heart, and then I'll pop it on the other way if you missed it. Here's what it looks like this way. I don't know how you're going to have to see how you like it when you get it home. But it is our last call. It is a one only, and it's only, hey, for carat 62, I'm taking this $12,999 ring down, and we're going to make that $49.99 instead, okay? $49.99 plus $500 extra off, so it'll be $44.99 instead, and that was, I believe that's Teresa's request. So Teresa, I hope that's the one you're looking for. Still want to remind you, I have the 251 yellow diamond in the bridge. It's still here. If you are considering that, I'll see if I've got anybody thinking about that one here, if I can still show it to you. And Suzette, you're very welcome. You are so welcome. I'm so glad you're here with us. Yeah, and so what I'm doing, Suzette, is just so you know, this morning I was here early and I was specifically working for you. I was gonna put together some things for you to look at. So when they're done, hopefully Wednesday or Thursday, they'll be done. And then I'll send you some pictures, Suzette, because I know you missed out on some things. So I'm gonna send you some pictures. I designed a few things for you this morning. Hopefully they'll be ready next week, and then we can show them to you. Okay, Suzette? Sound good? Because I really want you to have what you need. And then, look at this. This is really stunning. I think this one's available at the moment, right? Jason, you're not taking that one? All right, so that's the big pear shape. We'll put it one more time up close and personal here, and then I'll get you a little closer. It's a very bright yellow. It's a good color. It's what you want to see there, that brighter, not too faded looking, doesn't look too light. You know, I always like to have yellows look really yellow. I don't want them to look, if they're just slight yellows, then they just look like bad white diamonds. It's true. They just end up looking like bad white diamonds. I don't want that. I want them to look like beautiful, natural, stunning, gorgeous diamonds. Okay, so that's going to be, yep, that's our carat 62. And then let's get to, okay, so I've been waiting on this. There's a blue zircon earring that we're going to work some magic with. And I don't know, let me know in the Tanzanite, guys, if that Asher cut is here. I don't know what to tell you. But I hope that Asher cut has found its home. Take a look at this. This is a, wow, blue zircon, bright as can be. These are the turquoisey blues that I happen to think are such prizes, just because if they're regular blues, well, you could get sapphires or a number of other things. You could go topaz or sapphires. I love that these are like turquoise. See, I love a Sleeping Beauty. But I also love sparkle. You guys know this. This is why I love blue zircon, because it looks like a Sleeping Beauty that has sparkle. It really does. It's that bright turquoise electric blue color with the aqua tone, but it's so vibrant. So if you don't feel like an opaque stone one day because you really want some scintillation, you get it here, especially with the double refraction of the zircons, and it's 112-9013. So 9013, proud to have these on the air. White, yellow, or rose. Yes, there's a color choice here. That's great news. So you're going to choose your favorite color of gold. They are a centered post, which also gives you an opportunity to wear them either completely square like you see them here or at an angle as well. And they will be 126 in your cushion cut blue zircons and 20 points in diamonds. And we're going to bring them out to the ear up from a distance away so we can give them a measure here. And that's what they look like from against the hand, more squared off. And then of course I like to angle them a bit like that, just so they give you a little more height and a little more wow factor. And then we take a look here at the length. That's where, if you do have them upright, they're 3/8 of an inch. Otherwise, they're more like a quarter. So in their size, and yet we're going to take one and put it up to the ear for you. That's probably the best way to understand the size and appreciate it. And all the gold color choice, that's yours. So you're going to choose which color gold you like the best. Here's what they look like on, just to give you an idea of what that's all about. And of course, more squared off or more at an angle, however you like to enjoy your earrings. But there is such a pop to these blue zircons. Of course, you're also getting into rare material in that they're all mined out. You don't find blue zircons really anywhere else. Tough one to find and very much high-end, but we don't actually price them that way. We price them so they're very, very affordable. We'll go back to the wheel and show you here again close up. And we haven't had a ton of affordable today. Like affordable to everybody, like, you know, under $2,000 affordable. What if we do these earrings for $19.99 and send them out? Or better yet, how about this? $9.99 instead with your extra $100 discount. Or maybe hold that thought. We've got, count it, 36 minutes in the show, in our week. Don't see you till Wednesday. Remember Wednesday at 5, where are you going to be? TVON, 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 Eastern. How about better than $8.99? Better than $7.99. Oh yeah, we're just going to keep on going till I get a response. The beauty of this is I actually have, because I've shown you nothing but pretty much one of a kind since our bangle. Remember the Wonder Bangle? I had a couple of those. I think they're, actually we may need to recap that. The Wonder, we had a Wonder Bangle, that single row diamond bangle with that chevron point, that was here. That may need to be recapped. I think we still have the rose gold and one white gold available, last I checked. But here we go on the earrings, making it even better than $7.99. I was thinking $777, you know what that means. That'd go under $700. Let's skip that. Let's go to $699 on the air. So then you take an extra $70 off and they go to $629 and change instead, and we'll give them 60 seconds to move them out. I got a couple pairs and you get to choose. So we were able to match up a few pairs of these cushion cuts, and then of course that's how we get you the gold color you want. Is you tell us, okay? So we'll help you out there. Thank you so much. Hey Karen, we've got also, oh good, the princess cut band's coming back out. We had it yesterday by request. We'll bring it back out today for the tail end of our show, and then we'll see where we go from there. Sure, Victor, what do you need from yesterday? I can tell you right now if it's sold or not. $9.99 golden. Pearl pendant? Yeah. See? Here to help. All right. No zircon earrings. Let's show Karen. Hi, Karen. This is going to be your, actually, princess cut diamond band. And it looks like what we're going to do, I don't know what gold color's gone, but I'm going to show you all three. Since none of them have been shipped yet, let me just show you here, because obviously we can't ship over the weekend. So shipping starts right up tomorrow morning. No show, but shipping and designing and making and manufacturing and all that. That is what commences in the morning. So what we're going to do is bring you a band that was here briefly yesterday by request. We've got a couple left, I believe. So Karen, might be your lucky day there. All right, here we go. Zircon earrings are here. Wow, okay. $629. And here are the princess cut bands. That's the yellow, here's the rose, and here is, my personal favorite is the white gold with diamonds. I just like our diamonds in white gold. I just do. They're really pretty. And it's a double row, one ring, looks like you stacked. Don't need to, put it on. It's incredibly affordable. There's a full carat in princess cuts here that suddenly looks like more. Keep in mind, they are still 14 stones, which makes them 7 points a piece or so, and 8923 is your item number. You'll have to check with your operators and see what of the three gold colors we have available, because it was here yesterday and it was quite popular if my memory serves. So now we just get to honor it, but Karen, I'm happy to show it. I hope this is the ring you're looking for. If it is, back for $999, an unheard of price tag, even in a basic gold band. And we got the double row in the diamonds as well, which let me try on the white gold first. Yeah, and they stack beautifully. You could even stack a couple together if you wanted to. That would not be a bad idea. That's what it looks like. Just put it on there straight side to side there. You could, I mean, if you wanted to mix and match your gold colors here, I've got the yellow gold. Here's the yellow gold, and I'll line them up. They're all a little different size, so they're not going to maybe line up as well, but you get the idea. We can do any size you need, quarter, half, 3/4, or full. That's the white versus the yellow there side by side. So you can see it's not going to make a huge difference, but you will end up seeing just a bit of the band, especially if you go a little larger in size than a 6 or 7. You might see a little bit of the side band, but not all that much. So I still, you know, again, that's why we give you the gold color choice. So you're getting exactly what you need and want, but it is going to be $8.99. Take that 10% off. Who doesn't want $100 off? You get $100 saved. That's significant. So we're going exactly what, you know how the rest of the world is moving up everything? Every price is going up on everything, not jewelry at TVON, and that's the beauty of it. So there's the yellow. Here's the white gold. Thank you, Karen, again for that request. I hope that is what you were looking for. They're really lovely bands, and that is how they would look together, but they will align really, really well. Don't forget to call in the blue zircon earrings. Still have those studs for you, and then we'll see what we can recap as well. I think our heart-shaped ruby is still here. We've got, a look at the pearl pendant. Who was asking for that one, Victor? Deborah, here it is. Deborah, here is your golden pearl pendant you were asking for. At least I think it is, because that's the one I'm remembering from yesterday. So 1125140, and that is the massive 12mm diameter golden pearl. This is natural in color, and 57 points in diamonds, which is quite a bit for a diamond pendant. Here's the finishing through the inside. We do not cut corners, ever. No skimping, no cutting of corners, no compromise. We are a no compromise quality network, and look at that. That's going to be only $9.99 for the golden pearl, and probably want another look at it, probably from a couple of different perspectives. So I'll give you the perspective on the hand here. It's a nice bail. It's a good size bail, so it's going to be large enough to fit most of your classic chains. Yes, including diamonds by the yard. So yes, a diamonds by the yard will have plenty of room through that bail. Here is the length. You're going to see it's 1 inch, and then we'll pop it on the neckline for you so you can see it there. 1 inch top to bottom, a gorgeous glow and luster. It almost reminds me of when we see the satin finishing in the gold that we've been doing is similar to what you see here with the glow of that pearl. And we don't help these out. I think it's always worth reminding, because we see so many gems that are, you know, beautifully polished and faceted. You know, we can't help out a pearl. We just let it glow. That was, the mollusk is responsible for all that beauty that you're seeing. It's the mollusk that created it so perfectly to have that great glossy finish and that great shine and that little bit of luster that almost acts as, I wouldn't call it completely mirror, but it definitely has a nice little mirror finish to it in the way of that's a really good luster to that pearl, and it's a great round stone. And you see that flawless nacre it has, and it just looks great. And it's got a lot of diamonds as well. Can't beat it for $8.99, and that is going to be in yellow gold only. So really, truly about just the match, but really you don't see the gold on the pendant. It's so intense in the diamonds and the pearl, you're not going to see much in the way of the gold there. So huge value. $9.99 turns into $8.99. Keep calling on the Princess Cut Diamond Bands. Glad to see a lot of you are requesting things from yesterday, so maybe you caught up with our Saturday show. So far, so good. Have a few pieces that are still available for you, which is always nice. Always makes me happy when we can say yes instead of no. We'd like to be yes people. You know, want to be the yes girl for you, not the no. Always trying, we're doing everything in our power to make everything possible, including these values. Also have a very important yellow diamond pendant. So we can bring out our 1 carat yellow diamond. I've got, if anybody's looking for a 1.5 carat heart-shaped diamond, I do have one. So I know we've been looking at the 251, and I think the 251 is still available, but I do want to show this to you. Let's see. Here it is. Yeah, there's a heart shape here that I don't love, and it's not this one. This one I love. There's one that's just a strange cut where it's got a little window in the heart. This is not it. As you can see there, it doesn't have a window at all. It's perfect. So I want to give this a quick look, because obviously, you know, discounting, let's discount the big yellow diamonds, because that's what everyone seems to be wanting today. It's 1123969. It is a one only, stays as is, triple halo, yellow and white diamonds together. And then it really is all about that center stone. That center stone is everything. You're going to have a 1.50 carat center VS heart shape. It's exactly 1.5 carat. That hits one of those magic sizes we love to see. But you're also getting another 32 points in yellow. Those will be the side accent stones. Another 1 carat in the white diamonds. And look at that, 282 total weight. So before you know it, you're on close to 3 carats in the size. And we're going to go ahead and send it out right now. How do we do that? 18 karat gold. It just means a great price is coming your way. And a $16,999 should be. Watch this on the hand. It's absolutely beautiful. I know we saw our last yellow diamond we had here was, well, there was that big pear shape and there was the big cushion cut. The cushion cut was $99.99. I'm going to keep showing it because it'll go before the show is over, which is in 27 minutes. But this is going to be less than even $69.99. What a privilege to just say, here's $10,000 back. Back to you. And not asking for 69, 59. Oh no, this one's going to go out. You know it will. Do you know how rare it is to cut a diamond in a heart shape? Do you know how unwilling lapidaries are to do that? First of all, you hand them a big old piece of yellow diamond rough that's natural. Do you think they're going to be apt to waste it? Do you know how much waste there is in a heart shape? You have to cut that perfect point with those lobes that match, with that very distinctive cleft. It is a wasteful cut. And I'm blowing it out right now for $4,999 with $500 extra off. You think that's going to stick around? No way. Here we are taking another look at it right now, and that's going to be $44.99 at checkout. What a value. And I'll recap what we've had in yellow diamonds. There was the big pear and there was the big cushion. So now here's what we have. Everything is $10,000 or less. Actually, technically $9,000 or less after the discounting. There's the yellow diamond cushion. Here's the platinum pear shape. Let me know what, operators, you're not telling me what you're taking today, are you? Because I'm hearing from shoppers online that are telling me, and I'm not hearing about it. So if you are taking things, let me know, because otherwise I'm showing pieces, other people's jewelry, and I don't like to do that. So here's what we do. I can't know what's sold unless you tell me, but here's what we have left in yellow diamonds that I know of. Here's the heart shape. Here's the cushion. Here's the pear. Everything up here is $99.99 or less. So let's get them all out the door before the end of the show, which is 25 minutes away. And this is the key, is I know from just experience standing here yesterday after the show ended, and everybody was asking about one yellow diamond. Now we've had 3 for you in this show, and they're all spectacular, but I love that they're so different. So it tells me we have something for virtually everybody in this array, in this assortment, and just all rare, all really rare. But you can see how maybe there's one style or design that suits you better, or maybe you like the platinum on the left, or maybe you're more of a gold girl and you want to have the two-tone gold with the yellow diamonds. And what we do is we really match the side diamonds to the center stones here, as you see. So that's the difference maker there. And it's all under, well, remember, $99.99 is for the right side. So right here, the cushion cut, $99.99 best value, because it's the 251, it's the largest stone by far. So that one's $99.99, but you take $1,000 off. And then we've got, of course, the pear shape over here. That came down to $49.99, as did the heart in the center. So either of those are going to be $44.99 at checkout. So you either have the $9,000 piece on the right, or you can choose the heart shape or the pear for either $44.99. It's just amazing. And then we do have a yellow diamond pendant as well. Let me just pop this in for a quick look. If you want the pendant, then Melanie, we've got some Tanzanite earrings for you. I'm not sure if you're looking for the really unusual shapes, but we've got them. Look at this. That is the yellow diamond pendant that I have. So you can see how it probably best matches the bridge over here. But look at this. You can get a 1 carat yellow diamond, because obviously we see all 1 carat plusers here, 1.5 carat or more. This is the 1 carat. So while we're taking a look at those rings, know that you can get a pendant to go with, or not, just get the pendant, or you can always shop them a la carte. But we can do this pendant right now. 1 carat stone in the middle, 80 points beside it, in a pendant finished on the inside. That one's going to be $29.99 with a $300 extra discount coming your way. So now if we add the pendant to the mix, you've got everything from $26.99 and up. So maybe that, or if you've already been lucky enough to shop a yellow diamond here and you're looking for a brilliant cushion cut, great color all the way through, how about that one to add to the collection? So some days are yellow diamond days, other days are not. But this is one of those where with the selection we have, should be something for everybody up there. And then we're going to show some Tanzanite drop earrings. Let's see. Melanie, do you like this shape? This is a really funky geometric shape that has a great, actually technically, you've got multiple sides here. It's really technically it's an octagon, because you do have corner cuts as well. So you've actually got 8 different facets along the edge, but that is a really unique cut in a stone. Let's show them. They're really affordable. Way too affordable. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We got to show these. This is way too affordable for this size of Tanzanite. So somebody's going to take these Tanzanite earrings. Item number is 1125374. There's 18 karat gold, as we like to do in our earrings. The fancy cuts of Tanzanite, which are 13 karat 70. Yes, they're still museum reserve. And you're getting 85 points in diamonds as well. There you go. And with the hoop to start, with the hinge style, and there they are matched up together. I know one is reflecting in the other, so bear with us. I mean, that's a good sign that they're so highly polished along the surface. And you've got all this diamond weight. Let me show you the link that they're going to give, and our yellow diamonds are verifying, so you know those are going to go before the show ends, which is in 22 minutes. And then we're done till Wednesday, so remember that too. Can't shop tomorrow, can't shop Tuesday. You're back Wednesday with us, hopefully in the evening. But look at that. This is, let me show you the link that they're going to give. That's going to be a, let's see, we got an inch and a half, or no, actually an inch and a quarter. Inch and a quarter, wait till you see these on. Flip down style, hinged, kind of like an omega backing. Easy to put on, super secure when they are on. And we've got so much to look at this. Oh, this color. Look at these colors. I mean, there's nothing like a museum reserve, obviously. But look at the way, that's to me the most impressive part of someone who makes a lot of jewelry. It's tough to use such big stones that are almost 7 carats each, and then have them set in a way where they balance and don't do any of this falling forward or tilting side to side. The fact that they're sitting out as perfectly as they are, showing off, I mean, that's a lot of gem weight that structure of that earring has got to carry. And so to have them sit properly the way they do is such a wonderful, wonderful, just like to point it out, because from a design standpoint, that's tough to do. And so here we go, guys. One beautiful pair of earrings. I told you they're affordable. You know that 14 carats and 18 karat gold with a lot of diamond weight should be in that, you know, $12,000 neighborhood. Look at these up again up close, and let's make it happen. Somebody's taking them. They're not $12,999 anymore. And so just really easy, guys. These are just easy to afford at this point, and it's a more funky cut. And we know that, but it's still going to go along with every other. You could have picked up the Asher earlier. Oh my goodness, do we need to recap that? You could have got the Asher. How beautiful would this be? It's not going to be 12, it's not 10, they're not 9, 8, 7. We got 20 minutes to go. Let's go wild. How about 7? Okay, let's go. $6,000 actually better. Let's make them $59.99. And then they will be another $600 off. So that is $53.99. And excuse me, but we need to do some carat weight calculations, because when you've got a per carat price that goes that low, it is worth screaming from the mountaintop. You realize that you've got a per carat price here of whoa, 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 whoa. We're into a new territory of, this is our lowest ever now. I've never had museum reserves priced any better than where they are right now. Do you know we are under $400 a carat? Free diamonds, free gold. Somebody needs to start telling the world that we've got free diamonds and free gold on the show. Because everyone's talking about gold so expensive, gold so expensive, gold so expensive. It is. It's very expensive. And yet I'm giving it to you for free here with a per carat price of under $400. We get excited when we see under $550. When we go under $5, it gets a little loony. And then now, to be under $400 a carat on these fancy cut stones, that's why they're a value. They're a big value. Take a look at them one more time. Last call on those. $53.99 at checkout. My goodness, what a deal that is. That is outstanding. $53.99. It's $3.94 carat. And I know they were brought up by request, but I don't think we've ever shown them before. So this requester did not ask for that specific earring. She probably just looking for a drop. And we've got more affordable drops as well. I can bring them out if you want to see a more affordable drop earring. But that's the per carat. And that is the superstar of all of our values. Congratulations, everybody. If you picked up anything in this 3 hours, well, 2 hours and 41 minutes, you have to pat yourself on the back today. You have to say, I did really well. You did really well. If you have picked up anything from this show, you have scored a mega value. And this next earring, that's going to be the next value to go. Who's going to take them? $53.99. I'm still just, I'm a little bit stunned here. at the fact they're even available at this point. I mean, these are the types of pieces that get scooped up very quickly because we know value. And you know, you're the smartest, savviest shoppers out there. You get it. You know when prices are just too deeply discounted, but we tend to love that. We love it. And that is what we're delivering here. Now I'm going to do a quick recap because we got a whole bunch of jewelry here that I want to kind of compile, bring to you that you may have missed from earlier. We've got some under $1,000 pieces. We got some big, big, big museum pieces. We've got just a lot of great jewelry. Oh, and did you miss my cat's eye moonstone earlier? The prettiest piece, I think, of the day. I'm in love with this piece of jewelry. I may need to just shop it. Look at this. This is the cat's eye moonstone. I know I put it up, I think, second in the show, and I shouldn't have. It's too early, but look at that. Cat's eye moonstone, but this is not moonstone in a clear or colorless look. It's got that soft kind of peachy, pinky, golden brown sorbet. It's so pretty. It's going to be platinum 957 on this one. It's our 957 cat's eye, so you're getting the phenomenal effect, which moonstones do not normally do. And then you have a carat 85. A carat 85 in all tapered baguettes. This one's under $3,000. That's the deal of the day. And I know this is why we're recapping it, because I bet you a lot of you were not with us at the beginning of the show. First couple minutes in, you may have been doing something else. So had to bring this back out. Let me know who's got the Tanzanite earrings. I'm going to show the moonstone now up close. It's a very unique color of moonstone. And then look at all those fantastic diamonds. I would be very, very skeptical if that stays here today. I would be wondering if we're even really broadcasting to all of our affiliates today, if that's sticking around. See how peachy pinky it is? It's like it's beautiful. I wouldn't say as bright as tangerine because it's a little softer, a little more muted. I called it creamsicle earlier. I'm still loving that descriptor. There's just something that looks just beautifully yummy about it, and it really is an impressive, impressive stone. So it's last call on the show and the discount. So what can we help you with today before we go? That is the big question here going forward today. We literally have 16 minutes, and everybody loves to wait till the last literal minute. We have got 16 minutes, and the values are the values. Zine, are you picking something up from earlier? All right, no. So let me just go ahead and show you what we have here. I'm going to start with the moonstone. We'll build around it because I've had some really cool pieces like a fire opal. Now keep in mind, everything is going to be dwarfed by the moonstone. It's such a big piece, but I also have a heart-shaped ruby. There's the heart-shaped ruby. I have a Paraiba that is awfully affordable. Here's the Paraiba. This is under $1,000, by the way. It's $9.99 for a Paraiba tourmaline. You don't see that. And that's actually going to be $8.99 at checkout. You've got under $1,000 on the fire opal as well. I know you may have missed some of these items earlier, so that is why they're getting a recap. They're too good to stay here, and they're certainly too good to be melted down. That's an Alexandrite crisscross band with round Alexandrites, diamonds as well. That's very impressive. Here's the big kunzite pendant. This one is under $22.50 for that kunzite. So there are some remarkable pieces. I'll leave it at that for the moment until we clear some of them away, and then we'll add to it. But there is, and I'll walk you through the price tags if you're going, wait, under $1,000, is there really anything up there under $1,000? We got two things actually that are under $1,000. One would be that Paraiba in the center, right here in the middle. That's going to be yellow gold only. That's our Paraiba with diamonds. In a wide gold band, it's $9.99 plus 10% off. If you want to also stick under $1,000, go with the fire opal, $888 on the air, but $7.99 for the fire opal. Then we've got the kunzite. That's $24.99, but you did $250 off. And then we go over here to the Alexandrite band in platinum. Round Alexandrites, diamonds as well, lining the outside of a highway style crisscrossing band. It's platinum. That's $12.99 for the Alexandrite. Here's our $29.99 cat's eye moonstone and the ruby. Oh, the ruby, another heart shape for us, a beauty. It's 85 points. That is $19.99 for the heart shape ruby, and this would be last call. So here's our Sunday coming to an end. 14 minutes to go. Tanzanite earrings are here. Aqua pendants are here. We had an opal we showed earlier. We've got I've got the yellow diamond studs. We're going to show you those, not the ones from yesterday, but actually yellow diamonds, quite a bit larger here. These are the pear shapes. It's a carat 43 total weight. Let's put those up for you to take a look at. Pear shapes that go east to west or north to south, whichever way you prefer. Diamonds around them as well in the halo. And there are those bright yellow diamonds. By the way, they were $32.99. So we'll give 60 seconds to that recap wheel. Everything's been fully presented on the air earlier, but we're happy to do it again if you need a little guidance or have questions or need carat weights. Obviously, that's what we're here to provide. So you've got a last call on that wheel, and then we move along. So anything we can help you with, I'll tell you that cat's eye moonstone. Prettiest color moonstone I think I've seen. Usually they give you very little color, and then you really just have to see that little subtle glow that's sometimes blue or purple to get that color. That there's really not another gem that offers that color really, which is probably why I'm personally so intrigued by it, because showing you, rare gemstones every day, we don't see color like that out of anything else. I mean, not imperials, not orange diamonds, not citrines. It's really unique. So that's an important way to go, I would say, especially with the extra chatoyancy it gives, which of course is going to bring you a beautiful, phenomenal capability that it's always giving you. I think some phenomena, you have to do some special things to see them take place. Here with the cat's eye, you don't need to do anything special. It can be in relatively low light or high light. It doesn't matter. You've always got that phenomenal showing through. So that cat's eye is always evident. Last call on the wheel. What can we help you with, guys? We've got to go. These have all been presented. We've got 2 pieces on the wheel under $1,000. We've got the ruby, which is remarkable, the cat's eye moonstone. How can we help you today? If there is something you're thinking about from this show, from this inventory, from this event, you have got 12 minutes to take advantage of the sale pricing. So this is it, guys. Last call. And a 10% off everything you shop for. Do it now or forever hold your peace, because I don't think you want to spend more money, and you certainly don't want to call up in a couple of days and find out it's already melted down anyway. So even if you want to spend more money, you can't. That's the deal. It's either it sells to somebody else, it gets melted down, or it goes to you. And you know what you want and what you love. So take advantage fully. 10% off. Here we go. It's last call. Which one do you want to have in your collection? This is the time. And I'll tell you, I knew there was trouble even a couple minutes in. I was like, that moonstone at that price, somebody needs to buy. I know I've got dealers that watch. Dealers, if you're getting a carat 44, no, carat 85, excuse me, it's a carat 85. A carat 85 in diamonds around that moonstone that are some of the most luxury, high-end diamonds you can buy. They're tapered baguettes, they're lovely, and you're getting a carat 85 in diamond set in platinum that is a good inch long. The ring is a good inch long, just in raw metal, and then your diamonds. And you're telling me that you're going to get 2 carats in diamonds for under $2,700, and then put one of the most unique and large and specialty phenomenal gems in the middle, and it's going to stay here. That's just not right. And it's right there in the middle. That one right there. That's the platinum with the 185 in diamonds and the cat's eye moonstone for only $29.99. It is spectacular. So let's move on. We've got a couple more things to show you here, if I may. And if we have any questions, requests, recap requests, whatever it is, it's go time. All right, and there is a Paraiba, but I think we'll skip the big Paraiba. We got the 2 carat 04 here. If you want to spend a couple $100,000, we've got the 204. So there's the 204. That is a beauty. What do you think of that? Okay, I'm not going to get 200,000. I'm certainly not going to get 50, and I'm probably not going to get 25 today for a 2 carat. This is just maybe where we go. Skip all that. Okay, lovely, lovely, really rare, gorgeous. Here it is, affordable Paraiba. But let's take a look at this. Maybe this is what we're looking for. The perfect blue-green of Paraiba. Different lengths of tapered baguettes. Maybe I can give this away. I'm giving everything else away. This is where there's a little more at risk. It's a higher end stone. This is about a $70,000, $80,000, or $90,000 per carat stone, and that's conservative because I get mine. I got a 10 carat at home. It looks like this, and it's appraised all the time. And every time it's appraised, oh my gosh, does the value go up, and then up some more. This is our Paraiba 1128223. Is the item number. It's brand new right now. Probably not the best day to show it unless I discount it and get it down to the lowest price on a brand new Paraiba that is over 2 carats in size, perfect color, blues and greens. If you're a real stickler for quality, like I know I am, if you tend to be like, give me the best and only the best and that's all I'm interested in, here it is. It's here, 2 carats 04. It has an 82-point tapered baguette diamond weight around it, and let's take a look at it and get a great price. It is set in 14 karat white gold. Operators, will you please tell me what you're getting to, because I don't want to recap pieces that are already sold, because we still have 8 minutes, and It's very busy on the phone lines, as it should be at the end of this whole event. So here we go. This is the 204. Take a look at this on the hand. Oh my goodness, sorry. I have a very soft spot for Paraibas. It's my favorite gemstone by far. And so when I see perfection like this, I know what they're worth. I feel a little there's a moment where I feel nervous wearing it just because I know they are so important and so valuable and so rare. I'm going to do this right now. First caller who wants it, just send it out. Yeah. Great, thank you. I'll tell you what, this one, my lowest price is $48,999. Skip all that. You know, historically, and it's been a while since we saw the big Paraibas, but back in the day, like when it was still not summer, it was still spring, and back in the winter time, I couldn't keep a 2-carat Paraiba here. There was one price that if I reached it, it sold. I have a brand new Paraiba here, and I'm not waiting to discount it. I'm not waiting till fall or winter or next spring to roll out the discount. I'm doing it right now, today, August 3rd, 2025, 12:52 p.m. It's under 15 grand. You want to see a Paraiba fly? I'll show you a Paraiba fly. It's gonna fly. It's not 15. Oh, keep going. I've chosen, there's something, see, I'm showing you the recaps. It's all here. I'm going to try what I think is, this is what 25 years of experience does for you. Sometimes you just got to take the most valuable piece in the collection and put it up there for cheap. End of the show is here. We're sending it out, and it's going under $15,000. Call me if you're a collector. Call me if you're not a collector. Call me if this is speaking to you. If you want to have the ultimate level, I don't see any inclusions. I'm seeing perfect 50-50 blues and greens together. That's what you want. It's not leaning green. It's not leaning too blue. It's the perfect blend. No other stone delivers this color. And it's not going to be 15, 14, 13. Oh, no. We're going not even 12,000. We're ready to say goodbye to this one. $11,999. And today, in the next 6 minutes, you can take another $1,200 off that price, so you can go ahead and make it even more affordable. And that will be, consider this, $10,799. Take me up on that offer I made earlier. You want to split that payment into two, go ahead. 6 and 6, fine. That's fine. Do that. Whatever makes it easier for you so you don't miss out on the piece altogether. That's really what's going to be critical here. And we've got it for, well, actually, you're not being pinned 6 and 6. You'd be split into 10,799 and a half. So that'd be like 53.99 2 times. So it is your opportunity to get something dazzling, designer, Mother Nature's designer, if you will, because it's extremely high-end and important. And let me know if there's anything else we can show you before we go in 5 minutes. We won't see you back on Monday or Tuesday. Remember, we are off on Monday and Tuesdays. No daytime show, no nighttime show. We resume on Wednesday night at 5. That is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night, 5 to 8 Pacific time. That's 8 to 11 Eastern. And then we're here during the day on the weekends, whether that's morning for you like it is for us out here, or whether it's the afternoon hours. We're just happy to have you with us whenever you can stop in and check out our fabulous wares. So that's going to be it. $10,799. Unbelievable value there. Thank you so much for looking at it with me. I thought, let's just try the biggest and the best we got. There it is. So it's last call on the show. Thank you again for being with us throughout this event. It's been a lot of fun. I hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you've been able to pick up something fabulous that you are going to enjoy for a long, long time. That's really what this is all about. Those Tanzanite drop earrings. Remember those that we got down under 400 carat? They're here. Our Sapphire bracelet is here. We do have a very special yellow diamond. I'm going to end with that. It is the one everybody's asking about, so let's I'll bring it back out. Here we go. The yellow diamond everyone's talking about is clearly the 251, and no surprise, it's the best value. Yes, I said it. I'm not playing favorites. It's just a statistical fact. This is a fact of numbers here. The best value I have in yellow diamonds is sitting right here, because this is 112-0812. This could turn out to be a lot like yesterday, where I have one ring, somebody's going to pick it up here after the show goes off the air, or maybe right here at the last 3-minute mark, and then it's going to be gone, and everybody else who was thinking about it is going to miss out. So don't be left in that position. You can pick it up first, get it for yourself, experience the 18 karat gold. rose, or rather yellow and white together. You get the 251 center stone. It is the largest we presented today in yellows. It is natural stills through and through. And you get the yellow diamonds in addition, 52 points, 95 points in white. That is our 398 in total. It is stretching towards 4 carats in size in total weight, and a big bridge, and it is a $9,999 deal. That is it. My friends, my family, my TVON shoppers, my fellow lovers of jewelry, that is a value that I mean sincerely is truly our best in yellow diamonds. For $8,999, yes, it's $1,000 savings. You're getting an enormous piece, a lovely color, a 251 size, which is actually, I think, our 3rd largest here overall. And that is how we end today. If you have any other questions, we'll be here. The phone number is the same. The phone lines are on for about 4 or 5 minutes only after the show goes off the air. So they give us a tiny little grace period, but then those phone lines are automated. They do shut down. So you definitely want to call sooner rather than later. Not here tomorrow, not here Tuesday. So make sure you pick up pieces today before we go. And then we'll see you back on Wednesday night. We resume our shows on Wednesday night at 5 p.m. Pacific. That is 7 Central Time and 8 p.m. Eastern. So I hope to see you all back here with us then. We will have a lot of new jewelry for you, a lot of fun and exciting pieces. And if you do have any requests from today, really about the entire event, anything from the inventory you'd like to save 10% extra on, this is the time to make the call. Let's get it to you, okay? Thank you so much again for being with me throughout every day, every week, every month, every year. I so enjoy being here to show you these jewelry pieces and what a value we have on everything, especially during this sale event. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you so much. And again, we have 90 seconds left. Whether it's this yellow diamond or anything else you would like to get it home, see what it's all about. I mean, honestly, this is, it's feeling like a carbon copy of yesterday. Everybody was talking about the 224, and then we had to turn literally dozens away after it sold. One lucky caller got it, didn't leave us with anything left. Same thing will happen here. It's $89.99. And again, break up those payments if you want to. We'll help you do that. Put it in 2 cards, 3 cards, whatever you need. We want you to own this jewelry. We are trying to get you in, not keep you out. This is really an important event with sale prices like nobody does. And that includes us. So we're really thrilled that you can take advantage of these values. Thank you again. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday and your Monday and Tuesday. Until I see you again, I really hope you'll join me Wednesday night. Please set yourself a reminder or an alarm or a little note to yourself. Put it on the fridge if you've got to. Tell the pets to remind you, whatever. I mean, this is where, again, Wednesday night we resume, 5 o'clock. I can't wait to see. We are always, it's like Christmas morning, every show, because we have so much new for you. And it's so exciting to see what we'll unveil on every single 3-hour show. So we hope to see you Wednesday. I hope you have a great couple of days in the meantime. Thank you so much for joining us. And again, if you have 10% aspirations here, 10% off anything, you got to call. All right? So thank you so much. Thanks for watching and shopping. I'm Lauren Blair from all of us at TVON. Have a great rest of your day and a great Monday, Tuesday. Until Wednesday, I'll see you then.